fucking window. That's his window.
Yo, I love.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Let's go. If I go, I'ma get. When I flow, I'ma hit. And I know I'm the kid. I'm a soul, don't forget. I'ma blow up with it. Got my flow so vivid. Here we go, just beginning. Yeah, I throw every inning. Got my flow so legit. All I know is my shit. Here I go, they come with. Post Malone in this bitch. Rock star making hits. Got guitar in this shit. Leaving scars cause we lit. All these bars that I spit. Yeah. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. If I know what I want, then I know what I get. If I go, they come with, cause they know I get lit. I'm a pro, not a myth, and my flow got some wit. Never slow, drink a fit. I get hype, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Right.
Him and then one would be dead. Like, you know.
You guys ready?
Already, bro.
Yeah,
They're
yo,
ready.
yo, yo,
yo,
We
yo,
did the review already.
He
Actually,
just
a
got
little
mad
bit.
nervous. He goes, damn.
You know what's
I saw the
funny?
movie. You have to read a comic book. He just said that.
Yo,
I
yo.
really gotta go
That
pee
will
though.
conclude this
I need
evening's
5 more
entertainment.
I gotta pee.
He said, I gotta go take a shit.
I'm
I'll
ready
be
for a
back.
close up, Mr. DeVille.
Word. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Knucklehead. Toe tags in the building. We got show underneath us. We got fucking Cruz. We got his chair at least. We got the Cap in the building, Lay in the building. What's going on, son? Yo, this is gonna be a killer review. If you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about, show. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Psych. Well, yo,
Bruh.
this is the trilogy. Well, this is the second movie out of the actual trilogy of the Halloween. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hyped for this one. If you haven't seen it, watch the review. There's gonna be spoilers, but you fucked up.
Yeah. Cover your fucking ears and blink twice.
You fucked up, bro. That's it. Watch the review, then watch the movie, then watch the review again. Like, subscribe, share. Go to a medium, get the ghosts involved, have them hack the computers in the library, and put on the Knucklehead podcast and watch that shit also. You know what I'm saying? We going to the top because Show got that spiky ass helmet on. But go ahead, Show. Don't tell us about the movie. Introduce yourself.
And friends.
Yes.
The movie was great. Oh shit, we're not reviewing it yet.
Dude, are you showing it on YouTube?
Yo, what's good, guys? Y'all know who it is. It's El Crazy.
Wait, what you said, Lay?
Are you sharing it on YouTube?
Yeah. We live on YouTube right now.
Yeah, Lay, what you doing, man? We live, baby. We on channel 5.
There it
Channel
is.
Telemundo.
Oh, there you
There
go.
you is. See?
Yeah.
We everywhere.
That was kind of loud, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nah.
All right, yeah, introduce yourself, show.
The movie was great. I said, oh shit. Yeah, what's good, B? Y'all know who it is. It's El Pollo Loco, Mr. Show in the building.
All right.
It's your boy Krills in the building.
Ooh, shit. The deep ass voice. You heard that?
Word.
Yo, I
Fake
really got a
ass
deep
Boyz
voice,
II Men.
bro.
Hell yeah, Boyz II Men shit.
Damn, I get a hell yeah, son.
To the road.
Damn, my man, hell yeah, son.
my man was on some, baby, I just want to let you know.
The guy that comes out talking in the Voice of Men. You know I love you.
Yo, guys, we gotta reel this shit in. Let's reel this shit in. Go ahead, Lay. Go ahead, Lay.
What's going on? As always, ready, locked in, and ready for the kills.
It's your boy Cap coming in. I'm a little under the weather today, so I'm here though, and ready to talk about this movie. Oh yeah.
He's under the weather, but overjoyed to watch it.
Hey, you ain't the only one under the weather.
There you go. All right, yo, like always, we're gonna have to start with show's review because he didn't watch the movie, and we want to see what he comes up with. We want to see the mastermind at work, where the script came from for his mind and all that.
You
good
sure
stuff.
you sure you're gonna want this? It's gonna be like 10. I'm gonna need about 10 to 15. You sure?
10 to 15 seconds.
Did you watch the movie?
Yeah, I watched it, man.
Just asking a question.
No.
No.
Did you watch it the way we watched it, or did you watch it the way you watch it?
I'm the fucking show. How I'm gonna watch it the way you watch it? I don't have your brain.
Like a normal human being.
Yeah, with your eyes on the
Exactly.
TV and the sound on.
I don't have
I'm
my
not
back to
normal.
it. I don't have my back to it.
Do I fucking look at this shit? Do I look normal to you?
Never.
Exactly. So I watched it the way I did with my helmet on, just in case he came out. Oh shit.
All right.
Here we go.
So that's enough for show's review.
That was quick. Fuck it.
This one's by special request.
Yeah, show.
Yo, well, first off, I feel like I'm gonna be on the different side of you guys because you sounded really excited in the post game, and I really
Pre-game.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yo, the podcast is over, guys. We're talking about it.
have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Hit him with the
Yo,
I was like,
yo,
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
bye, people. I don't know what to fucking tell you, son.
Oh shit. I'll start with the stuff I like. I like that the movie started off where it left off, and it intertwined the 1978 movie. Yeah, he said, "Wait a minute, he was studying."
somebody picked up a book.
Oh shit.
You told me to.
Intertwined.
That's why he didn't show up yesterday for the comic book. Your wife was teaching you new words, show?
Yeah, she said, "Use these words. You making both of us look dumb, bro."
Last cards.
Right.
Let's start
beautiful,
slow, duh.
I am proud of you, brother.
Look at that, duh.
Oh shit! But I do like how they brought in the 1978 with the basically the two movies that I like. They intertwined. They didn't bring Busta Rhymes out or nothing. They went to 1978. They got my boy that try to kiss the sexy ass tiger in the party, and they intertwined everybody. They brought Little Doyle. They brought, well, I don't call him Tommy Doyle. I call him Tommy Trump, and I'll explain it later. Because he just walks around getting the troops ready. Come on, guys, we're gonna storm the fucking Capitol. And then he disappears. I don't know where the fuck Tommy went. While everybody was getting killed at the beginning, we're gonna storm the Capitol. We're gonna come on, and then he fucking disappears again. But anyways, we'll get to that later. Tommy Trump. Anyways, the killing was awesome. This is what I've been asking for. The gruesome of nowadays with the movies from back in the days. Just that's all I was asking for 1978. If they would have put the killings from now in 1978, they didn't have to make no more movies. It's done. But I didn't feel like the story to me. I don't even feel it was it was to me it was crappy. The ending. The ending was crappy. We should have fucking Michael Myers join the fucking MCU because he's impenetrable. He should be Captain America or something. You can't hit him. You can't shoot him. You can't stop him. This nigga's the Black Panther suit without the Black Panther. I don't know. We gotta add him. Now we gotta add him to the Avengers, dogs. Nobody's killing him. He could have killed Thanos. You ain't gonna snap your fingers. Clink, gung, gung, clink, gung, gung. Fuck out of here. Just everywhere. Just ching, choo, ching, choo. Yo, he took on. My man took on the whole city. Word. That ending was crazy. They tricked him to get outside. The whole town is waiting for him. My man said, "For real? What's up? Oh, y'all got guns? Y'all got guns?
He's gonna cut himself.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, y'all got guns? Fuck the guns, B. I'm a gangster." Yo, anyways, my bad. Bring the seat back. Oh shit. That's one of the parts I didn't like about the movie. This guy was, you pitchfork him on the stairs in the shoulder. In the shoulder, this nigga's a killer. In the shoulder. You know how many times I would have hit him in the head? Boing, 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 boing. They would have found me there. Just going like this. Chill. Yo, one time.
You turning butter on the stick and
Yo, they would have found me on his head, B. It would have been 3 months later. Yo, we've been looking for you. I'm still here. One time on the shoulder, this guy's a killer. And then she got the knife and stabs him in the back in the same fucking shoulder. Like he doesn't have a head. Yo, this movie was terrible to me. For real. Like, bro, if you're gonna get a killer, I would have did everything he did. I would have poked his fucking eyes out. I would have stabbed him in the head. I would have ran the fucking car over him. I would have stomped on his shit. I would have did everything except for what they was doing. I'm sorry. I told you I needed 15 minutes. Woo.
How they would have found you?
Yo, with the fucking pitchfork on his fucking in his eyeballs. Both of them. Yo, what you doing? Shut the fuck up. Yo, he not leaving here today. My man killed everybody in a circle. Like he's fucking Bruce Lee, son. With nunchucks. Yo, how the fuck he did that? Everybody in that city doesn't know how to shoot. The first guy to shoot at him missed. Matter of fact, the fucking cop that's trained to shoot missed everything but fucking Michael. Shot his partner in the neck, shot the window, shot the fucking kid across the street. Bing! Oh, bing! What the? Nah. This movie was not necessary to me. It was I'm done, bro. I almost had a heart attack. Woo!
Yeah,
But-
so that's the greatest review you have ever given.
Listen, I was studying. I'm like, nah, I gotta come. Listen, I fucked up yesterday, so I had to come big today. Go big or go home. Woo. But anyways, the movie was good at the beginning. The killings was dope. Some of the storyline was off. Fucking rushed the hospital. Fucking Donald Trump and his crew rushed the hospital. They rushed the hospital to get the wrong fucking guy. He's in there. That's not him. Get the fuck out the way. It's him. The fucking poor guy. Y'all was just trying to say I escaped. I'm sorry he jumped out the fucking window. He killed himself. After he kills himself, yo, it's not him. Oh shit, my bad. Then where is Michael? Nigga, you just killed somebody that's innocent. What you mean? This, like I said, this movie it's called Storm the Fucking Capitol with Tommy Trump. I know you be giving the movie's name. That's the fucking name of this movie. The evil ends tonight. And then he disappears and goes home. Yeah, y'all go do that. Yeah, go when the girl was fighting in the house. That's the first thing that came to my head. Where the fuck is Tommy Trump at? The evil ends tonight, where all the kids are trying to kill him. The poor little kid. I forgot his name. The boyfriend. Don't kill him, please. Don't kill him. Leave him alone. Okay, you want me to leave him alone? Fuck out of here. Then he goes after her. So y'all gonna say it's a great movie because I already see it in your face. Y'all know how I feel. It was
absolutely. I don't know what I'm gonna say at this point because I don't know what the fuck I just saw. Like I'm literally, I'm still processing it. Now I'm a pretty sharp guy. That was a lot to take in a small amount of time.
My apologies. I told you 10 to 15.
No, but I'm with Cap. That was really, honestly, one of the best and most coherent reviews you ever said.
Yo, for real.
Thank you. I'll try to keep it like that from now on.
Please.
You guys go ahead while I breathe.
Please twice. Please twice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anybody else needs to give a review. We could just end.
I think we're fine. We can move on.
We done?
Rate it now.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
We're gonna be done in about 5 minutes.
Good night, everybody. We out.
I don't even want to try to follow that up.
I don't want to go next.
Show's over.
Yo, oh shit. That's how the video's gonna be cut. Show's over.
I am not going next.
I don't even know where to start. I'm like, but luckily it's Toast turn, so that's what he gets to be in the host.
Yo, but here's the thing though. All right, yo, so I'm gonna start off with an apology. Because I said in the first one, the 1987 movie, what movie? What name I gave it?
Citizens on Patrol.
Citizens on Patrol. The original Halloween was called Citizens on Patrol because Michael Myers was pretty much a fucking cop because the teenagers went fucking in people's houses and he's like, nah, not in my neighborhood. We don't do that shit. Then the second was You Got Yourself a Nigga Now. That was the wrong title because this movie was the You Got Yourself a Nigga Now. This movie was straight out, you got yourself a nigga now. Cause in part 2, it was almost like I'm trying to go home. You know what I'm saying? Citizens on Patrol, clocked out. So it was Halloween, Citizens on Patrol. Halloween, I clocked out for work. Halloween 3 is You Got Yourself a Nigga Now. You couldn't leave well enough alone. My nigga was like, I'm on my way home. I'm trying to go home, jerk off, go to sleep, and live the rest of my life. They said nope. They was like, nope. Fuck that. So he ends up in the bitch house. He's like, yo, I don't know who you are. I'm trying to use the phone. You locked me out with this gate shit, so I had to get in. You kept getting in my way. I had to grab you because I didn't know where the doorknob was, that massive stick. And then he winds up being locked in the basement and being left to burn alive. And yo, Michael Myers ain't stupid, but he ain't no scholar neither. So when the fireman went down, like, oh, you want to kill me too, huh, motherfucker? This is self-defense. We learned this from Lay. It's self-defense. So he picks up the slam again. I don't know if you guys watch Chicago Fire or not. Yeah, he picks up the slam again, kills that motherfucker. He's like, oh, there's more of you. You bring more of y'all. All right, fuck it. Let's go outside. Let's say hi to these niggas. Let's be neighborly. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Myers, he love the kids. And he's neighborly. We all know this. He's not shy about saying hi to people. So he walks out and he's like, oh, this is a group. Hold up, wait. The last time I saw a group of uniformed motherfuckers, y'all beat the shit out of me and put me in this goddamn hospital. I was brain damaged and I kept looking at the wall because the wall looked like a fucking door, but I was looking for the doorknob. Nah, we ain't doing that shit again. I just got my equilibrium back. So he fucks them up. And there's one thing, he did fight like a 40-year-old. Like, he fought like an old man. He was like a brolic ass old man, though. Swinging that hammer. He did fight like an old man and shit. But yo, I don't know how none of those firefighters thought, let me take off my gear. Let me take off the 50 pounds I have on me to fight this big ass motherfucker.
Oh no, they thought let's just hit him with the water gun. That's gotta be the weakest fucking water stream I've ever seen. A firefighter with what the fuck?
The Super Soaker 5000.
Word!
They got
fucking drip stick. What the
my man,
go ahead.
My man was like, that must be a witch or something. So let's fucking melt it with the water. It didn't happen. So he kills all the firemen. Then he goes to the closest bathroom he get to heal up because he was fixing his hand up because the bitch shot his fucking fingers off for no reason.
The Wolverine.
Yeah, and then my man interrupts him in the bathroom. He's like, "Boo, fuck this, no lights here." I don't need lights. I just fucking came out of fire. My retinas are burned off. You gonna turn on the lights? And then he calls him an ugly motherfucker wearing a monster mask. Like, you hurt Michael Myers' feelings, son. You know what I'm saying? That's why he had to kill the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch threw a drone at his ass. He don't know what that is. That could have been nuclear shit. And then this motherfucker calling him a fucking monster, and he's just trying to fix his hand up. So, no hospitality there. You gotta learn. Have some hospitality for your house guests. Kill them
The
two
fake
motherfuckers.
black lady,
Yeah.
fake ass black lady. How the fuck? How did she allow that man to get close to him?
Yo, dude.
She had the fucking knife in her hand.
I ain't gonna lie. My man turned around and said, "You got a knife? Oh, let me get this light bulb."
Word.
Capiche?
She didn't do shit, my man. I would have been.
She
Wait
was
a minute.
standing there the whole
I would have
time.
flipped it. What's up?
Yeah.
Bitch?
Yo, and my man
What?
just standing there.
Why
He's like,
didn't she leave? Yeah.
he's standing there like, the door's right behind you. I'm not. Oh, all right. You want to die? And then, I ain't gonna lie. When he was pulling the body, I know me and Show was the only two that thought he was gonna rape this nigga. I'm just saying, like, he pulled the body and put him on the table, and you doof, doof, doof. I'm like, yo, what's
Word.
going on here with this Hills Have Eyes shit?
Which one is sharper? Kink.
No, but then you see him stabbing the motherfucker, like, all right,
Shink.
he's
Nah,
just killing the nigga, yeah. He's like,
We
all
get
right.
another one. Shink. This is not sharp. Nah.
Yeah, they take horrible care of their knives, these people.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
yeah, I mean, that was cool to me to see Michael Myers actually on some you got now. Fuck this. I don't know how he got back to the crib though, cause he was knocked out when he got there. He woke up and said, "Where the fuck am I at?" In part 2, I don't know if y'all realize that, like, he didn't have a map or nothing with him. So I don't know how, like, my man has an internal compass. Yeah, he's like
He had no
he's like a cat or something. He find his way home all the time or some shit. Yeah, but
Mhm.
but yeah, and then I ain't gonna lie, Show. In that hospital scene, I'm gonna cut to that. That's the worst policing I've ever seen in my life. And we live in the Bronx. We live in New York. That's the worst policing I've ever seen in my. How you got the sheriff with the cowboy hat? You are not the law, I am, and then don't say nothing else after that. You got a bushel of bitches running after this nigga to kill him, and you just gonna sit there chilling. It's not him. I would have shot the gun in the air like, y'all niggas need to chill. Something. Nah, let him go. Evil dies tonight. Boy, were they right? Because all those motherfuckers were evil. Michael Myers was just trying to get home. Those motherfuckers were looking to kill people. And I don't know how you have a fucking squad of 100 people and you go out in twos. Like, the whole
you hit
town
it
is
in
looking for
the
this nigga, and every one of them is in teams of 2.
And they always separate when they
Yeah.
get to the house.
Yeah,
You go
yo.
upstairs, I go downstairs. Ah!
Yeah.
What's wrong? What happened?
No offense, but the gay couple, I was telling Krills when we watched, I was like, yo, we going together.
On my hand.
Yeah, I'm not going upstairs, you going downstairs. No.
Mm-mm.
Somebody
Back to
in here,
back.
we both fucking them up. Yeah, that's it. Back to back. We pulling out the
Back to
guns.
back.
That's it. But for some reason, it's always, I got this. Nigga, for 40 years, no one got this. No one got this shit. Not even Lori had this shit. She trained. She trained with assassins, with Shang-Chi, with Malcolm X. She trained with all them motherfuckers, and she ain't had this shit. but this motherfucker Tommy Doyle with a baseball bat got it. Like, you literally seen this bitch kill him 3 times in the original movie, and he got up. But your baseball bat gonna kill him. Not to mention, how you figure that this tall motherfucker turned into a midget bald motherfucker in 40 years? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen Michael Myers. You literally ran away from him. And now he's a midget bald motherfucker? What? Like, what? That's like saying, like, yo, you saw The Rock and you confuse him with me. Like, that just the height difference alone, it's impossible. It's like, come on, that was stupid. The black couple, the way he killed this woman's like, give me this shit. I shot this shit before, and the first chance she got, she ran to Wyoming, and then she's like, oh, everybody dead. Let me come back. What was the point? At this point, he killed everybody. Yeah. Yo, and he even looked. Michael Myers even looked at her like, bitch, are you serious?
What that look like? What the fuck you shooting at?
Yeah, he's like, yo, you had the element of surprise as the fucking Magnum, and you missed me. And you keep shooting. Aim. I'm not moving. Yeah, he just stood there like, I want to see this.
He was just sitting in the driver's seat like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then he kicks the door, and that was the only Jackie Chan door I've ever seen in my life. My man did the whoop, bow. I was like, yo, if it didn't make her look so stupid, I don't know, yo, I was like, damn, son, really? That's the best that we got for the minorities in this movie? But
Shoot him, Jackie.
But at least her husband had the knowledge to choke somebody out with a stethoscope. I don't know if you ever seen a stethoscope before, but that's not like something you could kill somebody with. There's like a rubber thing that elastic, it's elastic and it breaks easily. And Michael Myers looking at him like, really, nigga? Can I kill this bitch first? Then I get you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna stab you in your eye for that.
Would you guys have fought back as a firefighter? I'd have got in the fucking truck and ran his ass over. I'd have took the oxygen tank, plow, and then shot that shit at his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go into training for this shit. But yeah, that end fight when everybody's fucking him up, I was like, yo, not for nothing. If the whole town gonna do, that's how it do it. But when he got up and started killing motherfuckers, I realized, I don't know who needs to do this, but there should be a class that bullets travel further than 3 feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some bullets that you shoot out of a gun that goes like half a mile. Why does everybody need to be so fucking close to this nigga to shoot him?
Nobody in that town can shoot, bro.
The old fucking security guard, the original cop in the first one, he killed my daughter. So shoot him where you stand. What did you need to do? What were you planning on doing? Giving him a fucking sermon? May Jesus rest your soul, kapow, and he get closer. Shoot him. He doesn't get more dead the closer you are. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
He slit his wrist. His wrist from how close he was.
Yeah, I love the son too. My man got the gun pointed at the closet. My man Michael Myers came out that shit like a bat out of hell. So, and grabbed him. And my man said, hold up, now that the gun's not in your way, kapow. He shot that shit 20 minutes late. And the girl, the granddaughter, she did wait a minute. I gotta turn off the music. I gotta put the knife in my pocket. I gotta reload the gun. I gotta make sure my fingerprints ain't on the dead bodies, and then go out and shoot the fucking wall. Again, that shotgun has distance on it. You could have shot through the fucking wall with that shotgun. What's going on here? Michael Myers was the realest nigga in that movie. Yo, this is Halloween. You got yourself a nigga now too. Like, yo, my man put on that mask and he said, Wakanda forever. Which one of y'all niggas want it? He didn't care. He didn't care. Cause yo, I wouldn't want to be associated with them white people after the way they acted. This bitch locked the door. All the windows have been shot out, and you locked the doors in the car. What? Michael Myers can't go through windows? What? And then this bitch, let me get some bricks. Run. At this point, you don't have a gun on you. You know that this motherfucker's demon. Run. Yo, y'all niggas is dead. I'm out.
Bro, it's been real.
Yeah. Those kids got what was coming for them.
This is true.
I'm moving out this town. I'm out.
Man, that's always my whole argument. Yo, move to the next town. Yep. He never leaves that town. No matter how far beeline to the town, and he stays in the town.
Yeah.
Move over to the next town.
Yep.
You're fine.
You get out of his town.
All you're gonna see in the newspaper is mass man massacres cross county. Oh shit, that happened right over there.
Yep.
I think I live on this side.
Yep.
He doesn't fuck with that bridge apparently.
Yeah. Yo, but you know who didn't get any smoke? The woman in the first movie that the girl that was watching the kid ran to, help me, and she closed the door and the lights. She's like, nah, I'm good. Michael Myers like, I respect this bitch. She know what she's doing.
Smart.
And she lived to tell the story. She's one of the fucking mermaids, apparently. Like the grandmother of the mermaids in the talent show. She was chilling. She was like, y'all niggas is fucked up.
What?
Evil ain't dying tonight. I'm going home. You don't fuck with him, he don't fuck with you.
Fuck with you.
That's right. You looking for a problem, you find a big one right there. Now he got enough of one for your ass. Shit. My man, I ain't gonna lie, he turned into the fucking the knife smith, like Show's talking about. I'm not gonna lie though. When she took his mask, apparently, you don't fuck with his mask. When she took his mask,
he takes that really, really personal.
Yeah.
Like
You
don't
don't
do that.
You don't fuck in other people's houses and you don't touch his mask. Those are the rules for Michael Myers.
And don't stand in my fucking window.
Yeah. No, yeah, don't touch his window.
It's my spot.
Yeah.
It's
Word.
You're in my spot.
Yeah.
You're in the spot.
Now I gotta kill you.
Yep.
But yo, not for nothing. I'd have been on the minute I took the mask and walked across the street, run his ass over with as many cars as we can in that street. Why I gotta go 4 blocks down? What was so special about that block? Like what, he didn't set traps up there? And my man stopped too. When he saw the mask in the street, he stopped, looked both ways. He's like, y'all bitches think you got me. Nope. And they like Show do it. He's like, what? It's a little too raff in this motherfucker. And then they popped up. He's like, I knew you was coming. That's what I wanted y'all to do. Let me just put this mask on real quick. Boop. Now y'all saw my face. Y'all can't leave this place. And then you had the one dude with the fucking revolver who shot about 20 times. I ain't keep count, but you know, it sounded like that. I don't know how you have a 6-shooter shoot 20 times. The dude when he cut his hand with the fur overcoat shit. He's another one. My gun has to physically touch you to fire. Like you would have been better off with a fucking musket and having to reload the shit. At that fucking you know what I'm saying?
with the knife in the front?
Yeah, with the little with the gunpowder kapow. Like what the fuck? Like come on, yo, and none of these people brought cops with them? I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but in this time I know people that are cops. I'll be like, yo, we going after this nigga. You wanna join us? You might be the only one that know how to shoot somebody from outside of 5 feet.
Hell nah, he killed his partner. Don't bring that motherfucker with you.
But there was no communication in that movie.
But yo, those cops were smart. They were like, nah. 1978, he killed so many of us. We're gonna chill in this hospital. We're gonna chill in the house. Let him come to us. We know how to deal with this nigga already. Y'all go kill yourselves. It's less people for us to arrest during the fucking Christmas holiday. But yeah, otherwise, like I agree with Show. This movie was awesome because you got to see Michael Myers fuck people up. I was rooting for Michael Myers the second time I watched it because, you know, it's just like at this point, it's like, all right. People actually had the balls to try to step up to him. But my man proved that he's the greatest out of the Freddy and Jason and all that other shit. He's not stupid. He's not stupid. And that's going to conclude my review. The last thing I'm gonna say about it is I'm happy that skeleton fucking kid who stole the candy got his head cut off because you don't fucking do that shit.
And Big John too. Who the fuck decorated my house, B? Fuck out of here.
I'm pretty sure
his house right out.
I don't think he had a problem with that green though. That green was like forest green, and he walked through the forest to get home, so it's like a little comforting. This feng shui there.
Well, who put these fucking curtains here?
Yeah.
I can't look out my fucking window.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
You think he know how to use curtains? He been in a mental institution for 40 fucking years. But go ahead, Lay.
Go ahead. My apology.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, no idea what I just witnessed. So
the facts.
I'm gonna try to make this as coherent as possible. I loved every fucking kill. I don't give a shit about the story, to be honest with you. I could care less about what it progressed.
I forgot all about the story.
I figured this was gonna. No, go ahead if you want to do the story.
No, I just wanted to mention that last week I said I would have loved to see how they got Michael Myers. Remember that? I was like, they just literally just ended it, and then now he's in this, and they showed that, which is kind of cool. They fucked his ass up and threw his ass in jail. They were supposed to kill him, but go ahead, Lay. I just wanted to,
I was like a fan, then not a fan how that happened. But like I said, all I wanted to do was to see him murder people, and then I got that in spades on the level that exactly that I wanted. And they didn't cut away from everybody that he killed. I didn't like none of that. Oh, you have to guess how he did it, except for like one person. Everybody else, you saw everybody catch all the smoke. Everybody got it. except for that one lady that apparently got away. Lucky for her. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, I was happy the granddaughter got it because she was the most annoying character to me in part 1. So happy she got it because she's an idiot. Like, yo, I'm going to go in there dolo. Why? Everybody else that did it has not come out yet.
Yeah.
What are we doing? How are we not learning this lesson? 2 dudes went in there dolo. Yo, 2 people went in there. Nobody's come out. You know what that means? You don't need to be the third.
Yeah.
Don't be the third. Everybody else that he killed, I had no problem with it. I actually enjoyed when he killed the couple that was living in his house because they were douche. They were like, oh, whoever comes to Michael Myers' house is going to die. Good call. That's a great call. You live in his house, you're going to die. And I
made it home.
I don't know the splitting up thing was about. I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
There's no coordinate. Yo, you're a mob and then you're individuals. I felt like, but that aside, didn't really give a shit about the story. All I cared about was the murder and the mayhem, and I got it in spades, and I enjoyed every fucking minute of this movie. Even when they were saying the bullshit stories, I was like, yo, I know eventually we're gonna get back to murder.
Yeah.
Let's get back to murder. Let's get back to killing. And I loved it because this is ultimately setting up for the end of it. You know, with the title, and we all know the title of the next one, you're gonna be like, yo,
What is the title of the next one?
Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends.
Wow.
Halloween Kills, which we got. There was no lie about that title.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween Kills.
Halloween joins the Avengers.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm with it. I love the fact that he murdered everybody in that ambush or trap. So that shit completely backfired on everybody. And I'm happy he killed the daughter who doubted Laurie that whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you doubt me? There you go, bitch. This is what you get. And now the chick is going to be unhinged. Laurie's going to be beyond unhinged now because her family's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
So it's going to be her losing her shit, and she's probably going to want. They'll probably kill each other at the end of the next one. But everybody died. I'm happy.
Word.
Everybody died. I'm happy.
I'm so happy.
She did deserve it.
I didn't go in there.
And the way she died was stupid.
I didn't go in there expecting The Shining or something like that. I went there expecting death, and I got all kinds of it.
Even the other guy, that death was stupid.
Yep.
The other gay dude.
Uh-huh.
He just, hey Michael, you came back home, and he's just standing there.
Yeah.
Michael's still looking out the window. He turns around slowly. He's still staring at him. He's walking towards the guy. The guy's still staring at him.
Out of boogie.
Michael Myers gets closer, and the guy just screams, and he dies. It's
Yeah.
Apparently,
they just like to die.
Michael's very sensitive about that spot.
Yeah.
He's like, yo,
No, that's his
I just
spot.
came back to stand in the spot. I could care less about anybody. But if you're in my way, if you're in my periphery, you're dying.
It was
Because he
something
was literally
about
just
that
beelining
window.
and murder anybody in front of him. That's the way he did it.
Yeah.
I
No
think Michael
Google
Myers just
Maps.
had a falling down
No
day.
nothing, just murder. No Google Maps, just
Oh, and also when he shoved the father of the boyfriend in the attic, you know that kid was personal. Like
Oh,
he's like, nigga, I let you live 40 years ago, and now you coming after me? Nah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah, I let you slide the first time.
Yeah, your little
Right.
bitch ass crying on the sidewalk. I saw you.
yeah, it's exactly what I wanted, so I'm good.
Word.
More movies like that.
Hell yeah.
Line them up.
Thanos should have did that shit.
Yeah, I did appreciate the build up, I guess, for the last movie. The last Tyson Fury and Wilder fight, you know. I think it had that build up for me. Because Lori was not in the movie at all. At all. Her script was 2 pages. So they really focused on Michael, so which was pretty cool. That's how we got a lot of killing, a lot of backstory, a lot of story. So I'm very interested in the third one to see like what the fuck happens. And I hope they nail it. I hope it's a one-on-one battle. Like not no town shit, no cop shit. Literally, she doesn't say anything to anyone and she just goes rogue.
You just
With all due respect, that town shit failed miserably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
should
I think
probably
there
stay
is
out
no
of it.
more town.
They
I
should
think that
probably
town has
there's
been
barely a town left now.
Like-
So
no,
probably
yeah,
stay out of it.
extinct.
Like they get the circle of fire, and you just hear Eba caneba nebra, Eba
my
caneba
God, he's
nebra,
always the
Eba
strongest.
caneba nebra,
He's always
Eba
the
caneba
strongest.
nebra.
God.
Baranawe, Baranawe, Barana. Go ahead, Chris.
Yo, I got a question for Quills before he continues. Who do you want her to be? Who do you want him to be one-on-one with? Because they basically got rid of Jamie Lee Curtis. They told her to her face, it's not about fucking you. The doctor just brought him to you. He don't give a fuck about you.
You think
He
she
gives
gives
a
a
fuck
shit?
about. That's
I
what
mean,
they told him.
I don't think that. I think that's just the other cop trying to be a fucking hero.
Okay.
Because
Continue.
I don't think he knows this is me assuming. I mean, I don't know. Because I don't think he knows the history with Lori and him and whatever. So I think just because he didn't shoot him in the head, or he was about to and they didn't, whatever, I think he wants to just take the blame.
Yeah.
He was trying to bag her, so he was trying to like impress her. This is not
Mhm.
about you, it's about me. I got you safe. You know what I mean? It's not about
Okay.
you, it's about me. You know what I mean? I guess he was trying to be in the room while everybody was
Well,
being distracted,
Word.
trying to kill the penguin.
Get in where you fit in. That's it.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Oh,
so I
shit.
never knew they had a thing together. He was way older than Lori in 1978, right? He was a fucking cop.
Yeah, he had to be about what 20 years old, and she was like 16.
Something like that,
Yeah.
right?
I think officially she was 17.
Oh, so she
Yeah.
was legal
Seems
in
like you're
Alabama.
ready.
Word.
So it's a typical Heights thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, R. Kelly.
Come on, guys. We know this.
Yo, but also showed he just killed her daughter. It's no longer
And-
about. Go ahead, Chris.
I knew that wasn't Michael Myers in the fucking car that crashed because Michael can drive.
Mm-hmm.
So that was off rip. I was that's not fucking Michael. Michael don't crash.
Word.
Michael don't fucking crash. He knows how to drive.
And he had gangster music on too. Not that opera
But-
shit.
I don't know, man. This was just story rich to me. Besides the kills, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of questions I have for the backstory. Mad questions. Like when they first apprehended him, they took him to jail, right?
I think they took him back to the insane asylum.
Yeah. Insane asylum.
When he shot his partner, and Michael he literally just dipped. He was walking down the stairs. They were shooting down at the steps, still missing. I don't understand how people just miss Michael. They just can't shoot him. He missed
Moving
everybody.
slowly.
Him and stairs. I don't know what it is. No one can hit him in the stairs. Don't fuck with him in the steps.
He looks great going
In
down.
every movie, there's a step scene. I don't know if you guys. There's always a step. There's stairs in Halloween. All of them. And I don't know what it is. So when Dr. Loomis was don't move, Michael, don't move. They actually had this nigga ready for arrest. What happens to him?
They put him
Who
back in the
cuffed-
asylum.
like, who cuffed him?
Yeah. Who
Without
got him?
swinging, or you know what I mean? If he took up the
Mhm.
town later on, like why didn't he attack those police officers? Or I wish they would have explained how they apprehended him. You know what I mean? That was it. Did they
Who
tase him?
seduced? Is it
they
seduced?
beat
No.
him?
Who subdued Thanos? I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they left it up in the air.
Well, first of all, we have to find out who seduced him. First, we gotta know who seduced him. Before we know who subdued him.
Yeah. He
Because
probably
apparently Michael could be seduced.
yeah.
Flat pair of titties on him, he'd be like, hey.
Hey.
I've noticed this movie. He hasn't
sister
killed
did.
no babysitter.
Huh?
He hasn't killed a babysitter in this movie, which is kind of upsetting. Because that's
Yeah,
what
he
he
does have that
usually
trend.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the original Halloween, it was supposed to be called the babysitter murderer, or the babysitter murder. No, the babysitter murder, which why it explains he will kill girls having sex or babysitting other kids having sex. Like in the 2018 one with the black kid right now, like, he's gonna kill you. She was babysitting. So
Yep.
that was pretty cool how they kept that in the story. But this one, there was no babysitting. There was no babysitter getting killed. So that was kind of at least for me, that was kind of gay.
Well, he
Kinda
killed the
whack.
babies
Sorry.
though. He actually killed the baby. The
Yeah, he
fucking
killed.
the skeleton mask motherfucker.
Yeah, he killed. He did.
He
That
killed the
piece-
baby? The
that-
rapper? He was in the movie?
He should have.
Okay.
He's probably one of them
Listen.
motherfuckers that couldn't shoot.
Nobody was fucking home to babysit. They was too busy storming the fucking Capitol. We must kill the evil.
Yeah, apparently
Nobody was home.
for 3 people dying, everybody's in the fucking hospital. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
You would think that it's like 9/11 happened again.
Cap, they say that Michael has neglect issues and sexual jealousy issues. I want to just hear how you feel about that. They say that he has that because in the original, his parents were never home. They were busy people and fancy people, so they were always out to dinner. He was always left with a babysitter, which was his sister. And I think one night he just got fed up with the disrespect, always seeing his sister getting plowed, and kills her and just stares at the window. And I think that when he's just waiting for his parents to come home or anyone to come home or to pay attention to him. That's just a thought. I want to hear how you feel about that. That like theory.
Oh,
So this is why he goes home all the time, to wait for his moms or dad or anyone to come home. And that's why he will kill all those other people, like babysitters and stuff like that. Because he'll see people having sex and he'll be like sexually jealous or whatever. It's just a theory.
Answer
So,
that.
I don't know.
I
He has
gotta follow up
issues.
on that. Go ahead, Cap.
It was pretty cool when I heard that and read that. I thought it was a cool look.
oh, shit. I think it's very easy in psychoanalytics to attribute everything to some sort of fucking sexual shit. Because that Sigmund Freud came out and every fucking thing has something to do with sex.
Yeah, it's always a woman's fault.
What I think really happened is, I could see him. No, you know what? Fuck all that. This is what I think is real. He is just devoid of empathy. He's devoid of human connection. He is a true fucking psychopath. And when he was looking in the mirror or the window, it was not waiting for anybody. He was looking at a reflection of himself and realizing that nothing is looking back. And he just got triggered with his sister. Something finally gave him the urge to fucking do it. Because he had to have been killing birds or small animals or something beforehand.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, that's
In the 1978, it started with him being outside. Like no one knew he was outside.
Yeah.
Or what the hell he was doing outside that whole time, that whole night.
Yeah,
No
but
one cared for him.
Something triggered him. He went up, finally killed his sister, came to the realization that he felt nothing. And the only reason he kills babysitters is one, in the first one, again, the girl changing when she spilled the shit all over herself, that triggered him as it did the first time when he saw his sister. And he just went after her because he's like, oh, I recognize that.
She reminds me of my sister. This
Yeah.
fucking whore.
All the other ones is he's walking into people's houses and killing them. Like,
Which leads to my next point. Well, not my next point. My next subject is, why would you tell people to go home when he kills everyone at fucking home? Everyone is not safe out here. Really? I don't see him much out here in my fucking closet all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to be home.
He kills everybody at home.
At home, you know, everyone is in the fucking house except for the one in the parking in the car scene.
Yeah.
Besides that, you're home.
Hey,
he did the same shit he did in the first one with that lady, where he just jumped the back of the car and ran on top of the roof.
That was the homage from 1978 when he escaped. That was pretty cool.
I think that's the only moment. That's the only moment where he was like, "Yo, can I still do this?" And he got up on the top.
I still got it.
He took a second. He's like, "I still got it. I still got it. I can still do
I'm
this."
good with this.
Oh.
Let me jump back down.
And it was the same lady too. It was the same nurse.
Yeah,
Yep.
and no one with
Yeah, it
guns.
was.
No one with guns decides to shoot the fucking ceiling.
Oh, she did.
No. She shot out
She
the
just shot out
windows.
the windows.
Oh, okay.
Because
She helped
everybody knows if you shoot out the window, then the person outside has a harder time getting in.
Yeah, and if you shoot him in the hand, he dies. because you can't shoot him in the body of the fucking head. Fucking dead.
Yeah, but, before I give my review, I'm fucking sick and tired of hearing this. Everything is because he's devoid of sex. The motherfucker was 6 years old. He didn't know what the fuck sex was.
Word.
No fucking sexual shit there, man. Like, let's fucking cut it out.
Hey, 6-year-olds now know everything, bro.
Yeah, but in 1978,
Can he just be fucking crazy, man? Can he
Yeah,
just
there was
be
no
a
internet
psycho?
in 1978.
Why can't he just be a psycho, man?
Yeah, a regular
Those are
plain
all
old
good ones are
psychopath.
just crazy, bro.
I thought he was just a psycho until the stories started going different paths, and now there's cults and witchcraft involved.
I said it before. That cult shit.
The
I was
curse
like,
and the
Like-
coat of thorn, the coat of the thorn. I think it
Black
is.
Thorn or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that they took
fucking stupid Celtic.
as
I was like,
took him as a baby, or they blessed him, or they cursed him, or it was every generation of I don't know, but that's what
Yo,
happened. You know what I mean?
John-
That's the evil. That's why he don't die. You know.
John Carpenter had it right. Like Les said, he wanted one movie where he's crazy, and nothing went everywhere. Like Krill said, it was just he's a fucking crazy guy that killed. That's it.
They had to explain the immortality, so they went that. I guess they just chose that route. They had to explain why he can't die. You know what I mean?
But here's
Something
the
has
thing.
to happen.
Here's the thing. Did they really? Because 50 got shot like 110 times. He's still fine.
True.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's that dude?
Oh, AK, the nigga that got shot in the eye. The other rapper.
Yeah, the other rapper, he sings 679 or whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, Fetty Wap.
Yeah, Fetty Wap.
There you
He's
go.
missing an eye. That motherfucker's fine. Like, people have sustained his injuries and have lived. So we don't need to.
Yeah, but Fetty Wap didn't get shot in the eye and continue singing. There you go, pew, my way. No, Michael continued to move. Pew. Oh, no, that's good,
It's
dog.
hard to say if it's even in human or human
So,
or any
here's the
because he
thing,
walks
right?
and disappears.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with Michael Myers. So the only reason that when we, like, if you do something, the only reason if we and you were fighting and I punch you in the chest that you stop is because your brain signals you, shit, that hurt. I don't want to fucking continue to feel pain. I'm going to stop. Zombies and crazy motherfuckers like Mike don't have that. And when you don't have the shit in your brain to tell you to stop when pain is around, you keep moving. That's why when like cops go up to people who are like high on some weird shit, tasers don't work on them, hit them with a baton don't work on them, because they don't feel the pain. They keep moving. They seem superhuman. But that's really just the body at its full function. When there's nothing to hold it back, you're gonna fucking do more shit than you thought you ever could.
That's some good shit.
I want to see you pitchfork a fucking crackhead. I'm pretty sure she'll snap right out of it.
That pitchfork will bend.
Oh, fucking shit.
I bet you she'll turn around and use that pitchfork and kill your ass and go right back to whatever she was doing.
Listen,
Yo,
we learned from the zombies. You aim for the fucking head. You don't aim for the shoulder.
Not in
Fuck outta
Louisiana. Illinois or wherever the fuck they at. Not over there. You shoot that
Aim for the
motherfucker
shoulder.
you shoot him in the hand and you shoot out the car. You don't hit him.
You help him get in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, pew.
Yo, he had the gangster lean too. That nigga did the. You shot at me. I'd have been dope if he would have started the
I
car.
was laughing at that scene because he's literally in the driver's seat. Literally, I don't know how they made him look small there. I don't know because his head and the door was like right here,
Oh,
and
was
he's just
lean.
looking at like, bitch, like how you like he's
Yo.
shocked. How you missing me? I have not moved. I'm looking at you,
Here's the
literally
thing,
not moving, and you're missing all around me. And
because
you
that gun, anybody who's ever shot a gun before knows. One, a gun that big, you do not shoot one-handed.
Mm-mm.
Two, anybody who's never shot a gun, instead of squeeze, they pull. And when you pull, you move the gun off of where you're aiming. That's how come everybody misses. Because if you don't know how to properly shoot the gun, it's not gonna work
Hey,
the way it should.
She said she shot that shit. She said Miss
That's what I'm
Miss
saying.
Rambo took that shit from
she was
homeboy.
at least
Yeah.
2 feet away.
Yeah.
At least 2
Bro.
feet. She wasn't that far.
But she was
I
already
seen people
late.
hit themselves in the face with that fucking gun.
Yo,
Wham!
but she was already too
That
late.
shit got recoil.
Everyone there was dead, and she came back for what?
To shoot in the air.
Came back for a good time. She came back to make sure her husband wasn't cheating on her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fucking bitch.
So should I give my review or
You
you
go
just
ahead.
gonna continue on this
Nah, go ahead.
conversation?
Bleak said
Nah,
they were
nah.
limp wristing it. Good.
So I'm of two minds in this movie because this movie does an excellent job of furthering the story that they're
Mhm.
trying to tell. We finally see the ascension of Michael Myers from a crazy guy in a mask to the actual literal fear itself, the fear that won't die.
The fear on two legs.
Yeah. We actually get to see him unhinged, which we've never fucking seen before. But I'm with Show on this one. I don't think this movie is 100% necessary because the 2018 one, they actually try to make a film and they put horror movie elements in it. This one, they went straight horror movie, took most of like the film and real life aspects out of it, and we got nobody to root for. Myers is unhinged, so I mean, you technically could root for him, but he's really just now killing innocent people that have nothing to do with anything. Then the townsfolk are fucking stupid. They kill an innocent man that has nothing to do with anything, so you can't root for them. The granddaughter won't listen to fucking reason. You can't root for her. The fucking daughter learns, everybody in here learned the wrong fucking lesson from everything they've been through. And the only two people you can root for are in a hospital bed the entire time. And it turns out Hawkins has been a bitch this whole time. Who fucking shot, like Vince said, guns work from 3 feet away, right? But you don't need to be 3 feet away when there's another fucking person in between you and the person you want to shoot.
Yeah.
Move to the side. Get a better angle.
He took the show way of dealing with hostages.
Yeah.
He took out the hostage itself.
Hell yeah. Now
He
what,
killed the hostage.
fucker?
He didn't wound him. Not like in Speed. He said, "No, I'm just gonna kill this dude."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's me and you, nigga. Now
You want to
me and
kill? You want to kill niggas?
I'm sorry. It was like
But this is the thing that gets me. This is why for me, I'm not so big on this movie. Is because you wanted to tell me that Hawkins is a decent man because he actually thought that there might be something more to Michael, so he didn't let him kill him. Right? He was a decent man who maybe that was the wrong call, but it was the right thing to do.
That daredevil shit.
This motherfucker shot his partner and let the other cop was like, no, that motherfucker shot himself. You take this gun, I take this. Like, what the fuck? Loomis is yelling at him. Did he kill again? Did Michael kill again? And he's sitting up there not saying a fucking thing.
Does it matter if he killed again?
Huh?
Did it matter if he killed again? He already killed 5 people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
like
to
it's his
Loomis,
son.
to Loomis it did.
What's number 6?
Yeah.
No, because to Loomis, if he caught him in the act, then killing him was justified.
Okay.
That's what Loomis was worried about. But the whole thing, everybody, you're trying to tell me that everybody had. So, since we've already talked about it, Tommy Doyle.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless.
you.
Thank you.
I survived. And okay, yeah, you survived. At what point did Michael come after you? Because he didn't. Lori tried to fight him off, and you kids ran out and found Loomis, and you were fine. Somehow now that makes you the fucking town avenger, yet Lori's the only one who trained. Lori knew where the fuck he was staying. Lori knew his movements, when he was going. Where the fuck were you when he was getting on the bus? Mr. Evil Dies Tonight? Where the fuck are you making sure that his ass stays where he the fuck's supposed to be? No, instead, what do? You get innocent townfolk to come out who have no clue what they're doing, hunt down a man they got no clue about, and get slaughtered. All on the word of what? Some bullshit fucking Batman wannabe vigilante?
Tommy Trump.
You know, to be
And
honest,
even the girl, the nurse and the other girl, you two ladies are gonna go hunt this motherfucker down and do what?
Yo, not for nothing.
What the fuck are we doing?
Not for nothing. The parents of the kids that he killed in the first one should have been on some. Nah. This nigga killed my daughter and my son and all. We getting this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but the thing, when they kill, I'm gonna say it right here online. Krills knows, Tags already knows. He was watching it with me. The little 20 minutes or whatever it was with the other escaped convict. This man was scared and probably cold because it's Halloween night in Chicago. He went into a car for warmth. That's the number one reason why a lot like homeless people, shit like that, if your car's unlocked, they're not in there to try to steal or some shit. They're in there for warmth. So they freak out, which you should. It's a stranger in your shit. They just told you a mass murderer is on the loose. Fine. They turn around. They saw 2 pictures up on the screen. They said the names of the motherfuckers who were on the screen. They identified which one was which. Apparently, nobody was paying attention. But that
They
was
showed a picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they chased him. When he's in the hospital, this motherfucker is literally begging for help. He's begging for someone to help him. They turn on him. They chase him. The cops ineffectual. The mob riled up. And then this motherfucker winds up killing himself. Dude, when he broke the fucking window and jumped, I was in full-on tears for this man. Like, it hit me harder than I expected this shit to hit me. Because at that moment, that was on screen. The physical fucking viewing of how people get bullied on the internet and come to self-harm. Because people who had no idea what the fuck was going on jumped on a bandwagon. They believed somebody who they don't know, who said shit that they didn't verify, who also attacked somebody who had nothing to do with them.
Mhm.
When somebody
Yeah.
tried to stop them, the daughter was like, I'm gonna make sure nobody hurts you. And then stood there and let people rush by her.
Put him right in the area where they could catch up to
Yeah.
him. They're not gonna break the window, stupid.
Lori was like,
Lock
yo,
it.
Lori
was
did
like, that's
more.
not him. Yo, she had to knee a doctor in the fucking nuts. Because the doctor, the Hippocratic Oath, do no harm. Fucker was like, nah, fuck that. That's Michael. You don't know him, motherfucker. Where you going?
I've seen him.
It's
They pushed the bitch down on
6'9".
the staircase.
Yeah, yo, that was hard the way he pushed it down.
Yo, then on top of that, as soon as he dies, like you guys brought up, oh, you killed the wrong man. That's not him. Oh,
Oop.
my bad. Next. They didn't even give a shit. You
Let's move
murdered
on.
an
Let's
innocent
move on.
fucking man, and nobody cares. Why? Because like the fucking internet. Anonymity.
Damn,
It
my
wasn't
bad.
me who did it.
Because he was a patient from a asylum. They don't care. So mental issue is not a problem for them. They don't care.
Yeah, we
Yo,
found
that-
one of the escape keys. We got him.
Yeah, that shit was so fucking stupid.
And the sheriff just sat there and let it happen. He was like, well,
Stupid,
Yo,
or
how
maybe that was the message they wanted us to see. So let's stop this because it's stupid.
No, I'm sure that's the message that the director wanted, and it worked for me because I was like I said,
Yeah,
it hit me fucking hard.
yeah.
It hit me like if that was a fucking family member and this was a documentary. Like,
Right.
but the people in there, I don't understand why or how. Because like Lori called them in the thing. They're like, yo, you're sheep. Stop following motherfuckers who don't know shit. I don't know how we all got in. They all just were wild up so fast on shit you can't verify, shit you know nothing about, from somebody who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And you think, oh, I had a run-in with him once. Really? Really?
And
Okay.
it's crazy
What
because
does he
that's
look
real
like?
life.
Oh, you don't know what the fuck he looks like? Then what run-in did you have with him? Then like
Yeah.
the fucking father said, I brought my kid to the belly of the beast. Yeah. From the fucking beginning you were doing that. Now when you're at the house, now it hits you? So the parts of this movie if you look at this as only a horror movie and nothing more, excellent movie.
Oh, but
if you look at this as part of the Halloween trilogy or quadrilogy or whatever the fuck you want to call it,
octuplet.
Is triple is H2O
this
again.
one, this one is taking a step back from 78 and 2018. It took a step back in order to appease some sort of fucking sadomasochistic demon or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they were going for.
Yeah, you also gotta remember, my man is on some. I bring y'all here. I figured out where he's at, but y'all gonna stay in the car. Meanwhile, there's 700 other people looking for this motherfucker. I gotta do this shit on my own.
Yo,
nigga, you was crying on the sidewalk like a little bitch. What do you gotta do on your own? Get the whole crew up in this motherfucker. Burn that house down.
The minute you turn around and go, I know where he's going, and you have a horde of people behind you, why are you not calling them all there?
Yeah, cuckoo.
Cops, Tommy, the girl, get everybody to this location.
Swimming fucking
this
ducks.
Is where he's at.
The fucking people from the hospital.
Yeah.
They should have rushed in there like they did in the hospital.
Go out, Sharpton, all them motherfuckers.
I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here, but the shit at the end where it's like, all right, you took him 40 fucking blocks away from his house. This is the biggest problem. This is why I say people learn the wrong lesson. And this is where you learn. This movie is a perfect definition of why like actual violence and actual vengeance is better left to be a cathartic thing where you see on screen or in a video game or reading a book, is because in real life, if somebody like Michael Myers, that evil, is doing some shit, you have to match him to take him out. Now, one person in this movie was willing to go that extra step to make sure Michael Myers was dead.
There was one person. She was in the hospital. They wouldn't let her out the hospital.
That doesn't count because she wasn't in the action.
Nah, I hear you. No. But Laurie's about that life.
Everybody in the action was not willing to actually do what is necessary to put him down. That's because taking a life and actually doing violent, that shit is not fucking easy. That shit is not for everyone. That shit is not sitting here and go, oh, if this shit happened to me, I'd fucking blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't, because 15 motherfuckers tried, and he played possum and got the fuck up and killed everybody.
Nah, I'm with Show. I'd have stabbed him until the fucking next year.
Yeah, but that's
made
what you
butter
have to
out his ass.
do. But nobody's willing. Nobody in that movie
I wouldn't even
to
I would
do
just
it.
cut limbs off. Like he can't walk. If he can't walk, he can't kill.
Yeah.
Just take his knees out, break his fucking legs.
Yo, but there's one thing I want to point out that that happened in the first movie and the second movie, which explains the ending of this movie. You know how everybody's like, how come no one sees this man? You know, when he's moving, like he just ended up upstairs to kill the daughter. It's like no one saw him. In both of the original movie and the 2018 movie, he walked past the screen, and unless you were looking for him, you didn't see him either. There was a couple, like when I first watched it, I was like, all right, and Kat was like, oh shit, there he goes, and I had to rewind it, like, oh, there he is. Like he passed the screen plenty of times without even us knowing. So for them to not see it, I get it. But it's still like it doesn't make sense. Why did she go back up to that room? I thought she was gonna be possessed and she was gonna be the new Michael Myers. I thought she had like a psychosis or some shit. Now a part of me was like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, because then my review's gonna be like, this shit is ass, and don't watch it. If she turned into Michael Myers,
you know why that happened? I'll tell you why that happened.
Don't do that.
Yeah. This entire franchise is built on the obsession of fear.
That fucking window.
No, it's the obsession of Michael Myers is the personification of fear, and everybody is obsessed with knowing what the fuck is fear about. What is it that what does he know that we don't? So Loomis was the only one who he wasn't obsessed with shit. He just wanted to kill this motherfucker. He knew the
Yeah.
answer. Like, we gotta kill him.
20 minutes into the conversation, nah, kill this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
she
good.
then,
Him
she
broken.
then became
Him not
obsessed with what is he looking at in the mirror.
Him downstairs.
Once she heard that what Hawkins said is he's looking in, not out.
Yeah.
She became obsessed. And when you become obsessed with fear, you succumb to it. And that's what happened.
I thought she just went up there like, what the fuck is he looking at?
No, there was a kid. She saw him when he was 6 years old.
His reflection.
His what?
He said it was his reflection.
Oh, I thought you said his
Either
reflection.
that or he's a conceited motherfucker. He just loves staring at himself all day.
Mm-hmm. Or into
You can go
space.
that route.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't his reflection he was looking at. I'm pretty sure that was just his spot.
nah.
That was his spot, and he just was looking out in the crowd because in the first one, all he was doing was following Lori and the kid. He was following them, looking inside the house and all that other shit.
Again, because that's what he used to do to his sister. So he went back to some of the patterns.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and then until the dog started barking at him and everybody started fucking with him or, like started looking for him, that's when he started killing people. In the second one, it was like, all right, nah, you got yourself a nigga now. And then in this one, it was like, well, y'all ain't gonna fuck with me, so I'm out. I gotta kill every single one of y'all. It was almost like he was protecting himself. You know how when like you watch those movies and you like, nah, you gotta kill this motherfucker, shoot him in the head. Michael Myers was probably like, yo, I gotta kill this whole town just to get to my house.
Yeah. Because he always goes home.
Yeah, but he looked pissed. He looked pissed. Like he looked like he was tired of this shit. He's like, are you again? Like, didn't I let you be? Like, yo, can I go home? Can I please go home?
Yeah. I did like though how they hammered home that Mike's not obsessed with Lori.
Yeah.
That it just coincidence and happenstance put you two together. He's not obsessed with you.
But maybe
Now,
he is.
for the third one, when she shows up, now it makes sense because now she's like, oh no, I don't give a fuck if he's obsessed with me. I gotta fucking stop him.
No, but
I'm obsessed with you.
You know what the crazy shit is? In the first one, I think he was not obsessed, but almost infatuated with her. He's like, she came to my door and left. It was one of those, who is this woman? Why is she coming? Like, so that's why he's following her. In the second one, she was so paranoid that she was looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't really, he was trying to go home. He didn't know she existed still. So she was obsessed with him. In this one, the town is obsessed with him. Like it's like when you ask the question, like, no one in this town knows about this motherfucker. Like, how come no one's like citizens on, like, no one's going out looking for this nigga? Now we got all the answers to the questions we asked about those other movies. What if the town went looking for him? They went looking for him and got.
Yeah.
What if the daughter was like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna go end this shit because you've been terrorizing my mother. She got. What happened between what happened between when he fell off the fucking roof and now he's in the insane asylum again? It beat the shit out of his ass. But they let him live. Mistake number 8. They answered a lot of questions, hypothetical questions that a lot of people would have in this movie. It just so happens that they did it in a stupid way, but it makes sense because think about it. When George Floyd died in the other state, New York rioted. The Bronx rioted. Fordham was on fire.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So for them to just go out with 2x4s and baseball bats and guns with unlimited ammo, you give the woman a cannon and the guy a revolver, a 22. Like, I don't know how that works. And then a 90-year-old woman inside of a car looking for a fucking 6'8" monster that kills people. Think about this. You had one dude with 3 women looking for a fucking killer. A retarded killer. That makes sense to y'all? But it would make perfect sense in reality because that's what would happen. So that's what make that, to me, for me, it's a little bit of fantasy and reality where it's like, yo, what would have happened if that happened in real life? Pretty sure in real life, all those people that rioted in fucking Fordham would have been looking for this motherfucker and they'd have got also. The only difference is the police would have been outside and not in the hospital.
Yeah.
And you 3 women gotta go the
Yeah.
fuck home. Us man got some business to handle.
Yeah.
Ain't you?
There was more
Yeah.
women looking for this motherfucker than the men were.
Yo,
I don't know if you
that
know
was the
that.
most piece of shit sheriff
Yo, that
I have
ass.
ever seen in any movie. He hasn't said a word. He hasn't said a word. He's just looking at everybody in awe, like, all right. Like no
No.
gunshot, no warning shot, no, hey, listen. This maybe talk to the girl that had the most experience with Michael.
Yeah.
She's literally trying to tell us something. Why don't we pay attention
Yeah.
to that?
Yo, he's gonna have to take the course of the knucklehead how to be a sheriff. He
He's
needed
the only one that survived, bro. He's the only smart one.
Nah, he needed the hey, knock
He
that
was so
shit off.
stupid. He
He
survived.
survived.
He's the
Yo,
only
fuck
one still
these
where he's
men.
at. He
let
took
this
Van
dude-
Damme's. He took
He
Van
let
Damme's
this
advice.
dude, Tommy Doyle, turn around and go, "Yo, we have watched your sheriff department fail us tonight." Like, wait, what?
Now shut the fuck up
No,
and
no.
let me be the sheriff.
You mean you watched us fail to catch this man who's been around for what 6 hours now?
Yeah.
Right.
He only
1
killed a
hour.
few people.
My man
at
just
that
got to
point.
the block. Can you give us a second?
Yo, fam, hold my hat.
Yeah,
That's what I
like-
would have said. Yo, hold my hat.
It's not like Mike's been walking around for 3 weeks, and you're like, "Yo, we gave you guys 3 weeks, and you still haven't caught him. It's our turn now."
There's literally
It's
7
like
people
6
left in
hours.
this neighborhood.
My man just got home. He just got here.
Yo, I got a question for y'all. What did they ever say what happened to his parents?
They died.
He died.
But we don't
Okay.
know. I don't know how, but they explained how Laurie Strode is supposed to be his sister because the parents had her, I think, 3 years before he went to the asylum or some shit like that. The parents died 2 years after he went to the asylum, and then she went into then adoption, which the Strodes adopted her, and the government hid her identity to protect the family.
Yeah.
So that's that. You know what I mean?
But here's the
So-
thing: all that was erased with this new continuity. But
Hell
that
yeah.
never that's gone. We
Yeah.
should ignore that.
They
Yeah.
didn't mention that at all for
Yeah.
a
They
couple of
mentioned that
movies.
in Halloween 2,
In the
the
original
original
two.
one.
Yeah.
They mentioned that in the
Yeah.
car scene.
Yeah.
The girl told Loomis, "Oh, they didn't tell you this, whatever." But that's Michael's sister, yada yada. And that's everything I told you.
Yeah.
She told Loomis.
What
So,
But
in,
here's the thing.
in 2018 they said like, isn't that her brother? And like, no, that's just an old folk tale that they do to make it more scarier.
Yo,
I took that as on like still protecting her like identity.
no,
I don't
so
know.
Here's the thing:
It could be true.
this is the stupid thing about that, because you're right. In the original
It's
sequel,
weird.
Halloween 2, they say that that's the sister. They wiped
Yeah.
out any existence of her being a Myers, but yet
Yeah.
they still let her visit him in the fucking asylum after she was adopted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what was the point of wiping all that out?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I kind of liked it like that. That's why when it was like wiped out or mentioned different, I was like, damn.
Nah.
Like I kind of, it was pretty cool that he wants to kill the rest of the family. You know what I
Nah,
mean? I thought that was the main goal.
Me too.
I
Me
think
too.
I think this whole thing, for me personally, this whole thing where Myers is scarier, knowing it's just random. He just showed up and you were at the wrong place, wrong time. He's got nothing to do with anybody. He just showed
You're
up.
in my path of walking home. You're dead.
Yeah.
You got yourself a nigga now.
And you have a choice. You either deal with it or you run. Your only two fucking choices.
And don't
Pretty much.
fall because I catch up.
I
I
would
walk-
Yeah, so
prefer.
I got see that's what gets the story confusing. I got damn man. I hope they clear it up with the last one, like who
Yo,
she is to him, or she announces it. You
Krills,
know?
if you want the review, last week's review that you missed,
Yeah.
I actually do a whole thing about how you can keep all the movies connected
Together,
and watch this
connected.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give a suggestion of how you could watch it and keep everything the same.
It's towards
I
the
feel
end
like-
of the podcast. Just in
I
case.
just feel like this story is still ongoing. Since
Huh.
1978, I feel like the
Yeah.
story never been finished and they're still playing with it. So it's kind of cool when you're actually seeing the mode, the story now. Like
Yeah.
it's getting
Yeah.
a direction now.
you know
I feel.
what I would love for the next one? If Laurie goes up to Michael in the street, he's like, Michael, and he turns around, sees her, and goes, "Fuck you," and just keeps moving. Like he just walks back to his house.
That
Like
would
I don't know
clear a
who you
lot
are.
of things up.
You know,
yeah.
like I don't know who
Yeah.
you are, bitch. Can one of y'all niggas leave me alone? And
Like,
she's
I
like,
chased you because you was a challenge. I couldn't get to you. That's why I wanted you. You know.
yeah.
I want the opposite. I'm the only one that could kill him. That's my
Yo,
brother. Bing, boom,
If
boom,
you,
bing, boom,
if
boom.
you
What's
think
up?
about this,
What's
That
up?
would
Bing, boom,
be
bing.
dope to me personally. That would have been dope.
A knife fight right now, bro.
if you think about it, right? Yeah, he was watching Lori in the beginning of '78. But if she never went to the house across the street,
He would
he
never-
had no clue she was in that other house.
True.
Yeah.
He wasn't messing with that.
Yeah.
And to think if she would have never went there, or if she would have went there after he had left, she would have never been attacked.
That's BS because he was chasing her granddaughter before the doctor brought her to him.
No, I'm talking
I
about the
just
78
realized
one,
that.
Joe.
That was
Okay,
his
okay.
niece.
78,
I think
Joe.
that was his niece. That
Okay,
little
'cause-
girl he was chasing. I think in Halloween 4. That little girl. That was her uncle. That was
Look at
Michael's
that.
little niece. He was
You
I don't
see?
know chasing or
We're
just so
talking about
happened
three
to.
different things now.
No, yeah, he's talking about the
Yeah.
2018 movie. Yo,
Yeah, that's what I'm
show,
talking
no,
about.
show he was killing anybody on the way to his house.
And
didn't
he
know that
ran
was-
into
he
mysteriously into Laurie's granddaughter.
because
just
the-
mysteriously
Oh,
ran
that
into
because
her.
girl you're
homeboy was
talking
trying
about,
to fuck.
sorry.
Homeboy was trying to fuck her in the middle of somebody's yard. Didn't I already tell you he doesn't put up with people going on other people's property trying to fuck?
You ain't fucking on his
Yeah.
ground. Him and Jason ain't no fucking going on tonight.
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking going on
More,
here.
more,
You got
more
me
Jason.
fucked
More
up.
Jason. Ain't nobody
Word.
fucking in this camp. That's how I
Word.
died.
Yeah,
This is food.
Fucking.
around my
I
weed.
died because y'all was fucking. So
Yep.
ain't gonna be no more fucking up in
gets-
here.
You try to
And-
get laid here, you all get it.
Yep.
Don't
The
be
only
here
fucking
gonna
that's
be me.
happening here is I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's the only fucking that's happening here.
The
Big
only one
John
doing
was
the
fucking all
around
up
here
in
is
his
gonna be
house.
me.
Big John
Shit.
was fucking all up in his house.
I'm gonna be the.
I
But
know
you
he
know
was
something-
tight.
But you know something? I think he respected these niggas because he was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go upstairs and chill." And they went in looking for problems. They could have left.
Yo,
Remember, they locked the
that's what
door,
I'm telling you.
and he was like, "Yo, I'm not locked in here with y'all. You locked in here with me. You leave or be gutted." And they decided
That's
to be
why-
gutted. And he was like, "Yo, y'all niggas is cool. I ain't got no problem with the LBGBTBGBTBZs."
Just
And
let
he
me get my
posed them.
spot.
I was gonna let you say this, Chris, but you forgot to say it. But he posed them as the picture. He's like, "Yo, look how beautiful
Yeah,
this
yeah.
picture is. Here goes your favorite music. You got the pose. Rest in
Sorry,
peace.
I had to do this to you guys, but here's a little homage. Let me go upstairs to my window. Just leave me alone.
Rest in
I'm not
peace."
taking calls tonight. And
Yep.
then that nosy bitch went upstairs and said,
Yep.
Michael,
Yep.
yeah. And he's like, yo, bitch, I was just trying to enjoy the beautiful scenery and just call my name. Like,
Look,
what?
I brought
What?
the town together. And you want to hate on
What?
me like that? Fucking bitch. I'm telling you, Michael
So-
is the hero in this this whole trilogy.
I'm leaning towards Michael.
I have one question
I'm
though.
leaning towards Michael.
I have one question. Where did that extra room with the fucking garage door come in in part 2 in the 2018 movie? In her house.
Okay, 'cause I have something funny also to mention about something like that, but not in the
In-
2018.
No, but in her house, when he's locked in the basement and on fire, my man went into another room, like a panic
Another
room,
room.
with the
Yes,
garage door.
yes.
Like that
No,
wasn't in the
yes.
2018 movie.
Yeah, that's where the guns were. It's just the way they showed it. It looked shallower. than
That's
it
that
was.
wall that slid open.
Yeah, when she said, "Oh, pick your poison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which gun do you want?"
How did the whole house get on fire except the one fucking specific spot that they picked to trap him in? Because there
No,
was no
that's-
fire down there when there was only fire where the firefighter was, give me your hand.
Sure,
And he was just standing there.
it was on fire down there.
Well, the
It
thing,
was on
yeah,
fire.
th-
Nah, everything
wasn't
on fire down
completely on
there.
fire.
Yeah,
Well,
no, but it
the
was on
open
fire.
They got there
space is gonna
fast.
have
It's
fire
not
in
like the
it.
whole house burned down by the time they got there, but yeah.
Yeah. My thing was when he killed the old guy with the old couple when they was flying the drone
yeah.
in the bathroom. I've noticed this, and I watched it a few times. I kept rewinding, just to make sure I'm not crazy. So I kept rewinding it. So when he flicks the light on in the bathroom, and Michael goes, "Nigga, turn that shit off." I don't like the light. I'm the shape. He turns it off. The old man locks the bathroom door
2 doors.
Two doors. The next scene, he's outside grabbing him from the door. How? I know it's a movie, and I know this nigga's an enigma.
No, there was
But that
there was a hallway there. Because remember
Yeah.
when the drone came popping out of the room, there was a bathroom that was facing perpendicular to them with another door there. So that could have been like a mud room.
Damn, you guys are.
I don't know.
Ooh, how the
No,
fuck
maybe-
you notice the mud room?
Maybe.
That's exactly what it was, because that room was outside of the interior
So
where they were.
all right, so help me understand this. So in that bathroom, there was no walls.
No, it was
There
there was
one side
there was a
that was
hallway.
open.
So there was a hallway. So I'm gonna assume that you had the main entrance that led into like a foyer type mud room, and then a door, and then you had like a hallway that led into the bathroom. So he closed the bathroom door and the hallway door. So Michael could have just walked straight through the mud room and then got him through that window. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah.
I'm gonna show you the scene tomorrow. I saw.
Trust me, I did the same shit. I was like, how?
How the fuck he
But-
just
yeah,
zipped
but-
and just went through? He was outside.
Yeah,
So-
we'll look
That
at it.
room's already outside, though.
What's going on, LaFlocka?
Mm.
So if you lock both doors to go to use the bathroom, somebody could just come to that little glass where he stuck his hand in to creep into the bathroom.
So
It was
That-
the weirdest
what do you
shit
call
ever
it?
for me, Joe.
that's not the house bathroom.
Okay.
That's just a washroom from if you're doing something
Okay.
outside, you wash up and then you come in the house.
Okay, that wasn't a full.
Yeah, that's not like, oh, I gotta take a shit, let me go outside. That's not the
Yeah, so it is a ranch, right? So I mean,
right. Okay.
That was a
just
wash
funny.
your
I
hands
was
before
just
you
like-
get in the house shit. All right.
Me,
But-
when I rewatch the movie, I rewind everything. That's
No,
why I
yeah,
was
yeah.
still like taking forever. Yo.
but I mean, that's just me guessing though. Like I'm trying to piece everything in my mind because I have a pornographic memory, so I'm trying to piece
Right.
everything together. And
I'll show you it tomorrow.
Wait,
It was interesting.
wait,
I was
wait.
watching,
A
I kept
pornographic?
pausing, and I was
That's
like,
what I
don't see
heard.
no
A
connection to that
pornographic
yeah,
memory.
yes, pornographic. memory.
Word. Stop watching porno.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
Yeah, right.
And to every man, good luck, bro.
No, but I don't think I have a pornographic memory.
He said, "Good luck, bro."
Good luck.
Yeah.
That shit's that
Because
shit's
you
a
know it's
drug,
late because
bro.
you don't watch it for the story.
Holy
We never
shit.
did. Well, I never did. I won't say
No,
we.
I
but never did.
I watch the awards. I vote and shit like that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's nice.
truly cinematic. I like it. I like the cinematography.
I bet it is cinematic.
Oh yeah,
It was better directed than this shit.
yo. All right, but Lay, you've been quiet, giving out the faces of the show.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to
go
hear
ahead.
what
We
you're thinking
apologize.
about what we said.
We
Listen.
apologize.
Listen, you guys ran way too deep in the movie than I did. I sat there, I enjoyed every kill, and
I
I,
love
went to it.
Michael. I love
I
Michael.
literally,
I
yo,
like Michael.
my man, there is at one point I think you probably heard me get hyped when he just third kill in. I was like, let's go. When that firefighter caught the saw, let's do this. I'm with it. When that kid, when he beat his head into the banister until he murdered him. Everybody needs
Yeah.
to die because at this point, fuck this story, bro.
Yeah,
The town is all of a sudden bad shit and they're following a moron. You all deserve to die.
for
So when
real.
you killed everybody in that little beaded circle that happened, the knife fight circle, I was like, good, you all need to die.
Yeah.
You could have ended this shit 2 hours ago. What happened? You were all hyped and then you got all dumb right after that. I'm like, yo, kill them all. Kill everybody.
Yeah,
Please kill them all. You know what I mean? Everybody needed to die.
Yo, in the staircase when he killed the boyfriend, because I don't know the names. My man was walking down the stairs and was like, "Hold on, wait, that's your chick? You don't want to see this player?" And then turned his head, he snapped his neck and shit, but he turned his head like a gentleman would and like, "Yo, trust me, you don't want to see what I'm about to do to your woman." Quack, quack. And and that kept going. But
Oh, is that your bitch?
yeah, but she touched his mask though.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
don't do that.
It's like touching a
Oh.
man's fitted. You don't
But-
touch a man's
but
fitted or
she-
Sims.
the smartest shit she did was sit at the bottom of the stairs and yell the motherfucker's name. And then he yelled it back to her. Like the boyfriend yelled it back to her. Like if Michael's gonna go, oh shit, y'all know each other. Hold up. You know what? My bad. I'd have been on some run and then like I'm not yelling at you. Get the fuck out of here and let me and this man handle our business.
I don't know if you noticed this though, but she fucked up her knee as she fell down the stairs.
Yeah, but so did Michael Myers. Got his fingers blown off. He got his shoulder shot. He broke his fucking ankle. He got stabbed 1,800 fucking times. He ain't even he broke he had to break a light bulb. He got lit on fucking fire. He got ran over by a goddamn car. You don't see him bitching. She fell down the stairs.
Fucking Wolverine, bro.
Bandito, she fell down the stairs. Get your ass up and hop the fuck out of here.
Bandito.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Word.
I'm tired of y'all shit.
And it makes it even worse because that's no longer his house. So now he has to protect a stranger. He had to protect his and a stranger's house.
Fucking Big John put curtains up and shit.
No. It's definitely his house now.
Oh yeah, now
it's his house again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all gone, baby. It's his house.
It was always his house.
He didn't pick the color though. You know.
Oh no, he there was a lot of color he put in that house.
Just red.
There's a lot of red. A lot of drywall work happened in that house when he got back in there. You know what I'm saying?
Like that shit at all.
Let's remember that. You know, at the end of the day, who was looking out that window again was nobody but Myers.
Yep.
Like back in my spot. All I wanted was to get here.
Yo.
Why were you all in my way?
I waited years for this.
You were all in my way. I just wanted to come here and look at myself and realize I am nothing.
Yeah. Yo, you know it's crazy. Michael Myers could read because he can't read that much because I'm pretty sure people fuck with him. But he definitely knows the oldest trick in the book because that's all he does. I'm gonna look. There's a window. Now I'm coming from the side to kill you. Every single person that went in that room, he popped out the same goddamn spot and killed them the same way.
Yeah. He just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, the same spot. It's like, yo, at what point do you go? There's 3 spots in this room. He's got to come out of one of them. Let me go downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing sounds that's coming from upstairs. I know he's upstairs. Let me stay down here.
Yeah.
Unless I'm going to turn into a fucking Predator with the machine gun and destroy the whole upstairs.
We can call the rest of fucking who's alive from the town, right? And call for backup.
Yeah,
we found him.
Yeah.
I thought this was the mission. Was to locate him and get him, right?
Word.
I'd be like, hey guys, here's a crazy shit. I know you're not gonna believe me, but he's back where he used to live. Believe that? Fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
We're outside waiting for you guys, just in case.
Yeah.
Actually, we're not. We're moving to the next town. Good luck.
Oh, and another thing, I don't know about y'all, but when she, brought him to Cincinnati to fuck him up, and the cars, like ran around the block. If I was one of those cars, I'd have kept going. I'd have ran his ass over. I'd have been on some, I don't need a weapon. I got a fucking vehicle. Whop pop. Run his ass over, back up into him about 4 or 5 times.
They turned on the headlights. I thought that was gonna happen. They turned on the headlights for more light, like they couldn't see the motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, he's camouflaged. The fucking the mechanic outfit.
Oh, they couldn't see him. He had his mask off.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pure
Did
white
anybody
mask.
here believe it wasn't a trap? She made it seem like it was such a surprise. Gotcha. No shit.
Gotcha.
Word.
Oh,
yeah.
He got you. No, he got him. He got him already.
Yeah.
He was like, I appreciate all of you coming to me.
What was that? It was the Batman Returns. No, I got you.
Yeah. Oh no, that's Batman and Robin. Batman
and
and Robin. That dumbass line.
Was that stupid?
I got you. No, I got you. I was like, I hate this movie.
I got you. I said, holy shit.
That was one of those things that's definitely one of those Rorschach moments. I appreciate all you guys coming to me. Thank you. It's getting a lot easier to kill everybody all at once.
Yep.
I appreciate the RSVP. Let's do this.
And then
who's first?
They attack him 3 at a time, and then when he starts fighting back, 1 at a time. Let's make this fair.
This movie just taught me don't snitch and stop bullying.
Don't look out of people's fucking window.
You know what it taught me?
Ultimately, don't get in people's spots.
Yeah.
That's my spot in the fucking couch.
You know what it taught me? The same thing the Bronx taught me. Unless it's ultra necessary, don't fuck with these people.
Don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. That's the Bronx right there.
Yeah.
I mean, the perfect example was when he snuck into the house. He didn't do nothing to them cats.
Nope.
He just went upstairs.
Yeah, he actually got him diverted. So
Yeah,
they-
you're like, yo,
So they
y'all
could
went to
leave
the
him
door.
alone.
I came through the back. Let it go.
Yep.
Just let it go, fellas. Let
Things
it
might be
go.
weird when you come upstairs because I'm in your bedroom. I know this, but
Mhm.
just please trust me. Just mind your business.
it
and
go.
I'll leave you alone.
Let it go.
Let it go.
And then they couldn't.
This is my house for tonight. Please,
And now-
just go.
And not once do they go, someone's in the house. Call the cops. No one picked up the
What?
phone and said 911. There's someone in my house. They
My
said, no,
man
I
said-
got a butter knife.
It's funny.
My man
Big John
said,
took his name a little too literal.
I got
Yeah.
a knife.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm
yeah.
Big John. I got this. Meanwhile, Michael's
He said,
like,
I got a
"No,
knife.
You don't got it. Just walk away. I'm bigger.
I got this.
And I'm
His
literally
man
back.
said,
Just leave,
his man said, wait.
Yeah.
I got a knife too.
I got a knife. Let's go get this motherfucker.
Yo, how funny would it have been had the movie ended with Michael Myers in the house with Big John and Little John, and part 3 is just Big John and Little John chilling with Myers, and there's like, yo, you need somebody else to kill? Give us a second. Run outside and like, yo, can you help us out with something? We gotta move something.
Where those kids at? Where those fucking kids at?
He just starts feeding them people.
Yo, for real. That's some
Yo,
vicious shit.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Good luck.
Big John,
It,
make me
just,
some
it just
pancakes.
becomes like Little Shop for Horrors. It's like,
Yeah,
feed
exactly.
me, Seymour.
Feed me.
Big John,
Yeah,
make
but
me some pancakes.
Bleak said number one rule, mind your fucking business. Word.
Word.
Absolutely.
Word.
Absolutely. He said, wait a minute, where are people getting killed on what street? Fantastic. I'm not walking on that
Mhm.
street.
Well,
You guys realize there's a path, so why don't you stay away from that path?
I can picture Leia in the bar or some. I'm good. Give me another drink. Fuck that.
Yeah.
He
You
comes
see
in
that
here,
bar
we'll
everybody
deal with
was
it.
in? They were got all hyped. I'd have been like that. That tab is still open? Keep them going.
Word.
Yep.
Because there was a tab open at that bar. I was like, yo, keep it going. They're
Oh,
not
yeah.
going to live to come
Okay.
back. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Whatever rounds they had, bring them here.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
But like that, damn, he killed all those people? That's crazy.
Yep. He ain't coming here.
Yeah.
He ain't never came in no bar.
Do it again. Do it again. That's true. I'll be like, yo, another round, bro. That's crazy.
Word.
No,
Uno
I know
mas.
this much. You know what house I'm
Word.
not going to tonight?
That would have been me in the news. If I would have seen that
Yeah.
shit on the news, I would have
What else would
seen that's crazy.
I'd be like, yo, listen,
Oh,
Mm.
to Myers.
Yo,
Word.
Man,
the,
I'm
bi-
drinking hard.
the bitch would have came in. He's in our car like it's his car now.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, yo, that's
That's why you
an
got
L.
insurance.
That's an L I can take. I'll be
Yeah.
like, cool. We have insurance. We'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah.
We got insurance.
Yo, do you want to know what I don't understand? I don't understand how the fucking daughter for 20 something years has been denying that Michael has ever even been a thing. Right? She then learns that Michael Myers is not coming specifically after her mom. There's no fucking blood vendetta. And yet she still tells Tommy Michael is coming here to the hospital.
Yep.
For what?
Oh, yo.
Why the fuck would he walk into a place
That ambush.
with is guaranteed more motherfuckers than he is?
He's stupid,
Yeah.
man.
And that line, Michael Myers has been haunting us for 40 years. It ends tonight. I'd have been on some. This nigga's been fucking with my grandma for 40 years. I'm killing this nigga. This one's for you, grandma. You know, the fucking
Facts.
Big Poppy shit.
Yo, but here's the thing. This is why I'm not a sheeple. You'll never see me just join the masses. He's gonna turn around. Michael Myers has been haunting this town for 40 years. I'd be like, yo, I'm 36 years old. This is the first I've ever seen him outside of a fucking mental. He ain't did shit to me in my entire life. I don't know what the fuck you talk about. He's haunted this town.
I'm telling you, son, I am living in that bar on some, yo, the safest place is away from that dude.
Oh,
Why are you going to him?
You-
Leave him alone.
you know,
Man, yo, I don't know, like you said, I don't know the guy. I have no idea what he did I know what he did 40 years ago, but I didn't live here 40 years ago. Yo, listen, the house, good property, it's cheap. Hey, why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
yo,
He's been haunting this house for he's been haunting this town for 40 years. Why the fuck are we still in this town?
Yeah. Yo, I don't know if you guys
Yo,
I'm
remember.
telling you, that property value has to be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And again,
That's the only thing that could come to my mind.
I want to know how he's consistently haunted the town for 40 years when he has been locked away and not one motherfucker has turned up dead because of him.
Yeah.
How the fuck? That's what
Yo.
I'm saying. they learn the wrong fucking lessons
Real quick
from
though,
what happened to them.
I don't know if you guys know this or remember this, but before when they found the dead firefighters in the ranch, my man said we're gonna have all the units looking for them, including SWAT. Where the fuck was that SWAT at? They were like, well, he not here. I'm going home. It was like, what? When SWAT came in and was like, we cleared the house. All right, let's go.
I said, who? Who we searching? Who?
Two things.
Nah,
SWAT. SWAT were the brightest motherfuckers in this whole thing.
Yo, for
SWAT
real.
got, you know what? These guys are heavily padded. Yeah, why won't you just leave this guy alone? Good luck.
Yeah, it worked itself out.
The SWAT, the fucking cops, they would. Where's the fucking National Guard, the military? They ain't get nobody. They got Tommy Trump and his knife.
But that show was in fucking Illinois, bro. You
Yo,
don't have that there.
I love the fact how that one cop made the announcement. It's like, yo, we're looking for this person, and it's Michael Myers. I want to see the shot of the whole crowd, because there's got to be one or two cops there that were like, who? Who we looking for?
Yeah, they don't know that guy.
I never seen Michael Myers.
What
Can you
the fuck is
describe him, please? Can I get a description?
Yeah, you get one.
Like
that?
a
It said
height,
Michael
maybe?
Myers.
Weight, maybe.
Excuse me. Literally been here for 2 months.
Yeah.
Who in the blue fuck is that?
I just got hired.
You get
I'm like, I literally, I don't even have a desk right now. Who the fuck is that?
you get the one
Who
cop,
is that?
the one cop kicking rocks on some fuck Michael Myers, nigga. You know, just like
I just moved to this town, and you guys are freaking me out right now. Can you please tell me who this Michael
By
guy?
the way, just to let you know, police, if you do a bolo on someone, there's usually a description with it.
yeah.
You just said a name. I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
Have you
for
ever heard of
real.
a legend? I just said, I don't know who the fuck that. Oh, you deaf? Fuck this town. I'm out of here. I'm just telling you, I don't know who the guy is. It's 6'9", 6'10", white mask, overalls, and you guys want to find him? Your idea of a good night is to find that guy?
Well, yeah.
No, I'm good.
He just killed all these firefighters with a pencil.
I tell you right now, I'll be like, yo, here's my pants. Have a good one, fellas. Where's that bar again?
Yo, here's another thing I just thought of that probably why that fucking scene with the other mental patient hit me. So he walked past how many people outside asking for help, and then they turned around and was like, look, Michael's here. But why didn't he, if he's here, why didn't he kill the people on the outside?
Yeah.
Now, one person on the outside, people walk past him. Now, one of them motherfuckers said his damn word.
Cops walk past him and he's screaming for help in a fucking in a nightgown with blood all over him. Help me! And the cop's like, "Fuck you."
You know Michael Myers.
Yeah.
You're
Like-
not important.
Cops literally passed.
That's
I
what
thought
it
that
is.
was
You're not important.
yeah, motherfucker.
And the one thing Michael does not do is talk.
Word.
And
Unless you're in
nobody,
fucking
if you
Rob
don't
Zombie.
understand him at all. That's because he doesn't say a fucking thing. He just stares at you on some. Well,
That's
yeah,
why he's a
now.
gangster.
Well, except
Real
for the
gangsters
girl
move
with
in
the Desert
silence.
Eagle. He looked at her on some. Like even through his mask, you can tell. What,
Yeah, he's
what
like,
the
"Bitch,
fuck are
please."
you? You got away. Leave. Why are you coming back here?
He also did that to the granddaughter when she's like, "Do it," and he looked at her like, "You don't think I will?"
He
Like,
said, "I'm sorry. Did you not just see what
Yeah.
happened?
You don't
to,
know who I am?
like
you saw what I did to your man's?
Yeah,
Like
I-
literally, your man. I just
I
bashed
snapped
his
his
head
fucking
into
neck.
his back. You're not seeing this?
Yeah.
But once again, one dude went in there, didn't come out. Another, why? Why in the blue fuck are you going in there? I'd be like, yeah, wait, let's do the math here. 2. No, I'm good.
2 kids.
I'll be like, yo, grandma can hold this down. I'll just wait. I'll help her heal. I'll be back.
Yeah, the mercenary that fucking
Yeah,
trained for 40 years.
I'll let Sarah Connor of this town take
yeah,
care of it.
yeah.
Yo,
I think Sarah Connor
Dude.
could handle Michael.
I
you
mean,
know what's
Sarah
fucking
Connor.
hilarious? Another thing hilarious is going off of that whole everybody learned the wrong lesson shit. The daughter was like, yo, we prepped for 40 years. We locked them in the thing. We set the house on fire and we still couldn't stop him. Let the cops handle him. And they're like, how the fuck did he get out? You don't remember the fire trucks that passed you?
Then you were like, let him burn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's a clear indication of how he might have lived through that shit. So again, it's the lesson here is not that we failed, is that what we enacted didn't act fast enough.
It's not like they poured
we don't
lava
be
in the
together.
fucking house. Fire can only burn shit that's around. Fire doesn't fucking eat up the air.
I'll tell you right now.
It was
Stick some C4 in that fucking house and he's gone.
Yeah, yo, for real.
C4 that place to
up his
fucking
ass.
kingdom gone.
I would have stayed behind. Let Lori go to the hospital. I would have stayed behind. The firefighters would have came. Yo, listen, do not go in there. This is what happened.
Please.
What happened?
We're
What happened?
fixing a
Trust me,
divot.
But it's on fire. I know it's your job.
Let it burn, please.
Trust me,
Michael's
you
in
don't
there.
want to go in there.
Yep, we're fixing the divot.
All right, just listen, 10 minutes. Pretty sure that'll do it. There's gas in there.
10 more minutes.
10. All right.
Medium
Once I
well.
see the roof collapse in, still don't do it.
Yep, I got $5. Y'all stay out here.
I know it's against your whole philosophy, but no.
For real. But yo, I still
Y'all
don't.
with a gun on some first dude to step up gets popped in the face.
Yeah,
I'll take an L's tonight, bro, but this has to happen.
I still don't
I
understand
know
how
they
these
got the guns in there for
firefighters.
that. They got guns in there for that.
I still don't know how these firefighters didn't go. Let me take off this 20-pound air tank, this fucking leather jacket that stops my movement, this mask I can't breathe in, and let's fight. Let's shoot the fade fairly. Nah, I got like that Superman's cape or some
I
shit.
will understand if they were in the house, but they were outside.
Yeah, waiting for him. My man said, "Y'all ready?" And they were like, "Yep." Michael Myers let them go. Like, yo, whenever y'all ready, y'all
ready?
good? Let's go. We out.
Yo, that's some shit. You honestly think that if some dude walked out covered in blood with the fucking axe of your other boy, looking like he's ready for some smoke, you honestly think other firefighters would be like, "Oh, this is what we've been trained for, boys. Strike up that fucking bandsaw." Like, why weren't they like, "Yo, who the fuck is this? We gotta go."
He threw a little water on his face.
Psycho.
Yeah, they were like, "You look hot. Let me cool you off with a little sprinter."
Your face is burning.
That hose the jack shit,
That
bro.
hose had the cheapest. That I've seen that shit from the first floor reach a 6th floor. The
Bro,
stream.
Back in the
My man
day,
hit it.
back in the day when they were fucking abusing, like during segregation and all other shit, they used to hose people down. They would fly down the street, bro. Like
But
that,
I was-
at least like stopped them. That shit was like, yo, thanks, bro. I was hot. My man didn't even budge. His suit didn't even budge. The fucking overalls it was like flapping. Like what the
With my
fuck?
fucking mask? You out your fucking mind?
Yeah, for real. I think that's his face. I think he thinks that's his face.
Let's not disrespect the mask.
Word.
Once again, the mask that those two stupid reporters gave him back.
Yeah.
All the
Yo,
reporter's fault.
all right, so quick question for y'all. What would you have changed in this movie? I know Lay probably would have been nothing, just more killing, but what would y'all have changed? in
No,
this
no,
movie?
I would have wanted like honestly a better story. But I decided to focus on what I had fun with.
Yeah.
What was it that I watched? I watched the Logan Wolverine's origin story,
Logan?
and I ignored the story and
yeah.
just went with the action. So I have times where when a movie story is stupid to me, I'll just shut down and I'll Fast and Furious it. I'll forget about the story, concentrate on the action.
Yeah, it's all about fat.
Like I will turn off my brain and be like, yo, ooh, that happened, kind of like that.
What would your story have been?
Huh?
Like,
They
if you
won't
give
hear
it,
that. First of all, the Lori thing, I get it. But the town folks, it just had to be smarter decisions made, man. Smarter choices. Like the splitting up shit. And don't get me wrong, I know you're not going to kill Michael. But shit, make it interesting. Don't make it that easy for him.
yeah.
Like at one point, he was like literally shooting ducks in a barrel, son. He was on some fishing. He was like, "This is so easy, it's retarded." And then when they all came to him, he was like, "Woo!" Thought I'm gonna chase all the motherfuckers down.
Even better.
Thank you for showing up tonight. I want to let you know that it's a pleasure to murder all of you. That was my problem. Like nobody was coherently intelligent. Everybody became a moron once that one dude said something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's IQ went down 70%.
That's real life right now, bro.
Yeah, but no, this is true. You know what I mean? And I don't know if this is a way for the director to have like message or something, but I didn't give a fuck about that message. I wanted to be a struggle, not for this dude to plow through everybody. What's so interesting about that? So I focused on the kills.
Okay.
So the thing I knew I would enjoy.
Nah, yeah. I mean, the kills were dope. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, so I've been waiting for this question.
That's why I asked it right now.
Oh, I've been waiting for this question. I would have took out the whole town of bullshitters, and I would have made it a little more about Lori. When she put that injection in her fucking ass, she should have been the one. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the pain. I would have wanted her to just came out. I'm gonna go get him.
Every time you pick up that knife, you make me nervous, brother.
Yeah, man. Is that a real knife?
So nervous, bro.
Is that a real knife?
It's a real knife, bro. This shit is. But anyways,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just chopped off his fingers and shit.
I wish they would have gotten rid of that whole town running through the whole hospital bullshit. She would have just been like, "He's still alive." She would have got her off of that bed. She's like, "I'm the only one that needs to handle this." She would have got her injection, and then she would have met him in that same little street and stood right across from him and said, "Let's do it." Same knife that she had that she pulled out. He would have had her knife, and we gonna do some fucking what's the name of this movie? Warrior shit. Yo, hold my hand. They would have went at it knife for knife. Like I would have felt a lot better if the story was a little better than that. That was Thriller, right? Beat It.
Yeah,
My bad.
no, that was I mentioned Beat It, the Beat It circle with the that never happened to the Warriors, but I'll go with it. Maybe that'll happen in the Warriors show.
I did that
which they're filming right now.
Yeah.
I really didn't like the whole township running through the hospital bullshit. Oh, he's over here, he's over there. Nah, like they made it about everything that, like it made it about everything that wasn't important to me. They made it about Billy Doyle.
Yeah.
They made it about fucking. Okay, you could bring those characters back. That was interesting till they started running the whole show. Like the nurse.
That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah, it was interesting. The nurse was cool. Oh shit, they brought the nurse that almost got killed at the beginning, and then he gets her. Finally, that would have been nice.
It was good for connective tissue, but yeah, I get it. Like, it was good, like to connect.
They made it
the 78 one, but you're like you connected it in the dumbest way.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like nobody learned from the last time. Nobody learned a fucking thing from the last time.
Nope.
Everybody literally got dumber on some Rocky shit. They unlearned everything and started over at square one. Rocky 4, Rocky unlearns all of his skills and it goes back to basics. These people unlearned all the shit he did and how to deal with them and went like Loomis never existed.
No, yeah.
They went back to we're stupid.
That was my take too. Like, why would you introduce them as like the flashback and into this movie and not use them? Yeah, I thought that too. Like that was a big thing for me story wise. I was like, oh, that's dope, but they didn't do anything with it.
Now use them coherently.
They didn't follow up on it because it was a dope shout out and homage. So I was like, oh, that's dope. So they in the fucking movie, the flashback, and oh, that's dumb. And then they had no roles after. They died immediately right after that. I was like, if they were still around and maybe in the final fight, okay. Or maybe in part 3 or something like, and they come together, maybe. Even better than what this movie. Because they all just died.
Powers combined.
Like, literally, they just died. Tommy was fucking up. Like everything was just wrong and they just died. I was like, that's whack. Like, if they had no role, why would you introduce them?
He was an emotional idiot.
Cruz, what would you have changed?
That part. That I would have changed that. Like they just filled up the rest of the Build-A-Bear with that. Like they had a little gap and they ain't know what to do with it, so they just bullshitted it with 1978 flashbacks. You know? They could have done better with that. They should have explained more who Lori is to this, or how Lori is so involved with this. That would have been dope for me and for beginners. Like, you know, like give us the new origin or new story Like I don't know what's going on now. You know, I'm still confused a little bit. You know, of what's real, what's not.
Yeah.
I would have taken that part out. The part, like, you know what I mean? They could have done the flashback better and kept it a flashback than showing the flashback and still trying to incorporate the flashback into this movie with Tommy Doyle and all of them still trying to be relevant, but they weren't. So I
Yeah.
feel like that was a waste of tape, in my opinion. Or this was just a setup for part 3. This movie really didn't mean nothing at all.
I
A
hate.
whole bunch of it could have been useless stuff, depending who watches it. And this was like Show said, like for Show, that's not like a fan or like a big Halloween or whatever guy. He was like, this was just a useless movie, a setup for like part just 3.
Yeah.
You should have just shown me 3 already.
It's
You
a
know what I
filler
mean?
movie. Yeah.
But I did enjoy the kills. I did enjoy the movie, but you should have just gone to 3.
Nice.
Lori had nothing to do with this movie. She was in the hospital. She was adult. She was out the way, and they dropped the ball they could have done something good or great
Yeah.
with that part,
I
and
hate.
they failed a little bit on that. You know what I mean? Because Lori had nothing to do with it, so it was excellent. You could have focused more on the Michael story and the correlation with Lori. Then they just failed. They
Yeah.
fucking
They
I feel
could
like
have
they
pulled up more
failed. But it was still a
backstory
good
for it.
movie, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I was to change anything, would have been that.
It would have been dope if all the people from the past was actually training like Laurie.
Or
Laurie
some
is
shit. Like if you're gonna integrate them, integrate them.
yeah.
Don't just give them a shout out and fuck them. Like this is a
Yeah.
big thing, or you could have made it a big thing. Like that's why they dropped the ball a little bit on this one, or they're fumbling it because I don't know. I haven't seen part 3 yet. But right now, for me, they're fumbling the fucking ball right now. I don't know if it's gonna be a
Yeah.
fumble or a catch with part 3. So I don't know. So that's why it's hard to judge this movie because I don't know how it incorporates with part 3, or if it is. If it's not, then this was a waste of fucking movie. Like, you know.
Yeah. I
My
hate.
boy,
That's
my
what I
boy
would.
Cap will tell you how it's incorporated. 'Cause
But-
he incorporated all the other
It
movies.
depends. It's in the air for me. You know what I mean? But
I
wanna
let's see,
know
let's
how-
see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, Cap, what would you have changed in this movie?
It's exactly what everybody's saying, just a better story. Like I would have had it so in the original timeline, Paul Rudd plays Tommy Doyle in part 5 and I think part 6.
Yeah.
And he actually he's the one who learned what the fuck Michael Myers is and all the cult shit
With the
and all the
cults
war and all
shit.
that.
Yeah, he started all of that.
He's literally the best part of those movies.
Yeah.
He dug deep.
So you could have had Tommy Doyle in this one. Write a book about how he survived. He came back to to make sure that Myers got on that bus with everybody else, the survivors. And at the bar or at a book signing, be like, "Yo, I was there that night. I survived." They learned They learned that the bus crashed and he's out there. And instead of riling up an entire town and making them look like fucking idiots, you could have shown how now with Lori sitting in the hospital, you could have shown how other victims, the nurse from the original, Tommy, and the girl, I can't remember her name, Lindsay, I think her name was.
Yeah.
But you could have showed how they have been dealing with that trauma of what they went through. We could have found out, because to be honest, all 4 of them, even the other dude, they didn't seem like they didn't have any trauma. They just 40 years ago some shit happened. Today I'm gonna get up here and tell you a spooky story. Like they got over that shit quick. Not
Yo, out of the 40 years, you just expect this year now he's gonna come back.
yeah.
Like, were you saying this speech every Halloween? Like, you know?
Yeah. So they should have made it that the
Fucking
reason they were there is because of the specificity that he was being transferred. And they
Yep.
all went to go make
Yeah.
sure that he was.
Terrible reunion,
then-
but I'm with it. Horrible
No,
reunion, but I'm with it. I'm with it.
Cap, you're
No, but-
100% right.
I'm with it. I'm with
So
that.
if
That
you're
makes
gonna integrate
perfect
them,
sense.
integrate them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
That's how-
you
yeah.
could have had you could have had a twofold story where we could have seen how in one night a town does actually come together, right? With the purpose to sit here and go, yo, we have somebody here who is murdering us, who is killing us one by one, by whatever. have the cops work with the town. Set up a perimeter. Get everybody out of harm's way. Anybody who's willing to help, step up and let's help. Let's come up with a plan to corner him, to catch him. Could have had, we have Tommy Doyle, we have Lori, we have the nurse. Lori is out of commission, but we have 3 other people who've dealt with him. So let's get them. What do you know? Well, I know he does this, and I've been studying this for years, and I've been, bring up some other shit to make them useful and actually see how a town can fucking bond and come together to stop something in their neighborhood, as opposed to just mass hysteria and nobody doing shit. And then you could have had a scene with the other mental patient where he didn't take his life, but they didn't rush to judgment. And it come to find out that this dude is, somebody who actually needs help, and could have put a seed of doubt in us, the viewers, going, wait, maybe Michael can be reached. Maybe he can be turned. Maybe there's something there that he can be, maybe he's not
reached.
A form of
He
contact.
can be
with
reached. Yeah, there's a conscience there.
Yeah, something to give us to hold on to. They did none of that. They just turned around and went, hey, you guys remember the good old slasher movies of the 80s? Fucking Black Christmas and the
Oh God, Black Christmas.
Camp Sleepaway Camp or whatever the fuck. Like, they just made hey, here's a movie. It's kind of scary. This motherfucker's gonna kill. Like in all horror movies, stupid people make stupid decisions. Let's see some blood and death and let's get the fuck on with it.
This shit, you know what this shit reminded me of?
They dropped the ball on this one,
the
man.
Jason Lives one. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Where the idiot stuck the rod in him and then the lightning woke up Jason when he was in the coffin. I was like, my man, why? He's dead. Wakes him up, and all of a sudden now everybody got to deal with it. I'd be like, yo, I'm sorry, no. I don't want to. I got on beef with Jason because clearly he was dead. I got to kill this dude. Yep. What the fuck drives you to do that?
Yeah,
we were making them all in till you showed up back in town and fucked everything up for us.
Think about this, right? Think about if we would have had. So Myers kills all the firemen, right? Just like in this movie. Then we get the flashback and we see that he killed all the firemen because they beat his ass. But then the crowd or the mob or the town or whatever, they show compassion to the other mental guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you set up a scene where Myers is like, I've been through it once. There's the second time they didn't get me. This third time people are surrounding me. I already know what the deal is. But the town is leaning more like, oh shit, maybe we're trying to they're gonna try to help. Like you get the whole dynamic of the trying to talk him down. And you get, oh, maybe it's starting to work. He lets Tommy get close to him. Or he lets one of the original 3, the nurse or the other girl, gets close. And then he's like, nah, fuck it. I'm the fucking bam. And now you're like, oh shit. And he goes off and kills everybody, and it sets up for the third one. Where it's like, we got him in the first one, he escaped, had his shit. We tried to reach him. We now know we cannot reach him. Now we go full bore. Right. Now in the third one, you do whatever the fuck you want.
All gloves are off.
What I would have done was I would have had this movie start off with the father, the cop, the sheriff, where he killed his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had him in his house with like massive guns, like maps and all that shit, like he's paranoid, right? And Tommy goes to his house and he's like, yo, sheriff, what's his name, was just found fucking cut up and blah blah blah, and there's reports coming in that Lori's coming into the hospital. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, they got hurt. And then he's like, hold on, wait, this nigga's back. Like they didn't know this was happening, right? And it turns out that the sheriff was planning for Michael Myers to return because he was talking to Loomis, and Loomis kept telling him, this nigga's pure evil, we gotta kill him. and that stuck with him. He's like, yo, he's gonna come back because he always comes back to his house, and I'm gonna like he's as paranoid as Lori, and he's preparing for it. But Tommy is not paranoid. Like he got over it, but he took self-defense classes because he didn't want to feel weak again. Like that was his arc. Like he took self-defense classes. He knew how to fire a weapon. He can handle himself just in case if something like that happens. And then they go, this nigga's out there. These people don't know what they're dealing with. And he calls up people, and it's the old partners that he had from that was hunting them down originally. And he gets about 3 or 4 of those guys. I don't need the nurse from the original one to come back. She's pointless. No, honestly, she's pointless. But if you get another cop that hunted him down in the beginning, like, yo, we already know what it's like to hunt him down. We know where he's going. He's going home. And he goes out there, and the granddaughter is trying to help because, you know, the other friend of Tommy is like, yo, fuck it, let's go get him because he tormented me too. We got to protect this neighborhood. The granddaughter's trying to go, and the daughter's like, nah, I'll go get him because I trained. You know, like, I was prepared for this because Lori, you know, basically raised me to kill this nigga. So she goes to do it. And they go to his house, and the way he gets out of the fire, in my opinion, would be on some, he kills the one firefighter and walks out with the jacket. Like, he doesn't even kill those firefighters. He just walks out. And the police is like,
you want some hitman shit.
Yeah. Like, the police go in there, the house burns down, they don't see a body. Like, they said that, like, there was a body here. Like, they trapped him inside. Obviously there was a trap. And they're like, no, oh shit, Michael Myers is on the loose. And they're out there still in the ranch trying to come back. That's why there's no police in the town. You know what I'm saying? This is why that's why the citizens have to go on patrol now. So they go to his house, and they wind up killing Tommy and those cops because they're too old. Tommy's not prepared for this shit. And he kills the granddaughter. I mean, he kills the daughter. And at that moment, Lori wakes up because she's in a coma. And she wakes up happy, like, yo, we finally got him. And the police officer just hears the thing. No, he killed your daughter. He killed all these people. He's still on the loose. And Lori turns around and says, nah, evil dies tonight. And that goes into part 3. You could have still had the killing, but to me, that seems like it makes more sense. It connects the old school shit because you killed my man's daughter, so he has a grudge with you. You tormented Tommy for 40 fucking years. There's other people that, like, yo, we have to protect this neighborhood. You killed a bunch of our people. You get the fathers of the other women and children he killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, we watched 3 women, one of them old, and 2 of them not capable of doing shit, to go after Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like our fucking next door neighbors trying to fight Braun Strowman. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. That's how I would have changed it. It would have been a little bit more like, all right, everyone has a vendetta with Michael, and it's not just them 2, but she's the one that has to go kill him now.
Yeah, I would have been with that. You know, like they all make that group effort, and he still's like, nah, you guys quiet aren't enough. Good.
All I know.
Good plan, but you're still all dead. I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah.
If this was a homage to the hospital scenes in like the original Halloweens, they failed miserably. Because Halloween 2 is in the hospital.
Okay.
Like that's the hospital scene. So I was not expecting, but once I found out she was in the hospital, I said, okay, cool. They're paying homage and they're following up with the Halloween. He goes to the hospital and tries to kill Lori. But they switched that whole thing up. I don't know. They weren't supposed to. I don't know the agenda. But in Halloween 2, it's in the hospital. She's in the hospital. She's hurt because of part 1. So the 2018 was a reboot or the continuation of part 1. Right?
Yeah.
So the following one, I was expecting it to be in the hospital, which I thought it was because Lori was in the hospital. So they're like, cool, they're following up on this. And they dropped the ball on that too. Like they paid homage to the hospital scene in Halloween, but they did it wrong. Like way off. Like way off. Like I don't know. Lori she didn't see Michael Myers in this movie, and she was in the movie. That never happened, like ever. So it was weird to me. Laurie Strode in the movie with Michael Myers and they haven't met. It's like weird. You know, she was not part of the movie at all, and she was in the hospital, and that was a big staple in that franchise was that hospital scene.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They dropped a lot of balls. I like the movie because the fan base shit. You know what I mean? If I was a beginner, I would have been on some F this, like on some show, like how show started the review. I don't blame them. You know, if you're
No, yeah, I completely
you
understand it.
know,
Yeah,
if
you
you're
don't know
outsider
the
looking in, you be like, what the, it's a regular slasher.
you don't know the
You know,
lore, the
and
mythos, or
they
anything.
had the power to big that up, to bring that horror genre back, and then I feel like they dropped the ball. It was another typical, oh, I won't go see that again. Like, you know what I mean?
But you know,
They could have done something great with story and with the kills. Like,
it
and
was
I feel
kind
like
of
they dropped
refreshing.
it.
It was kind of refreshing to not hear, or to not see Laurie versus Michael Myers again, because you know, 82 movies, it's always them two. To have another person in the mix is like, all right, this is kind of cool, but it then shows you automatic, like inevitably, it has to be Laurie. Like they're intertwined
Yeah,
together.
that's a good point too. Like if you're gonna like leave story out of it, which is it is a breath of fresh air, but they still dropped the ball with Tommy
Yeah,
because they made Tommy look stupid and it was a
It's
debacle. You
yeah.
know, might as well just go back to Lori.
I,
You know, keep it going. You
this
fucked
this
up.
reminds me of like wrestling, where you have like a trilogy of matches, but then you have side characters, but you build none of the side characters, none of the other wrestlers. You literally have a guy plow through to get to the main guy. You're like, but you could have built up so many people and then had the people, like come back in the next one, and then he runs through them and finally gets to Lori. That could have happened. You know what I mean?
And I was with it. Once they introduced Tommy Doyle, I said, "Oh," I said,
Yeah,
"Yeah, that's
yeah.
dope." I saw,
I was kind
yeah,
of
that's
disappointed it wasn't
dope.
Paul Rudd, but
I was
whatever,
like, I was
whatever.
like, "Oh, that's yeah," because Paul Russell could have pulled it off.
Yeah,
Make him age him a little bit.
you can't just not do that. Paul
And
Rudd
then when
is
they were introducing them down the line, I said,
ageless.
"Oh, that's dope."
Yo,
I
you
said,
could
"Oh,
you
that's
be like, yo,
right."
listen, you
And
could be like, yo,
then
you can explain him like, yo, he got over it. You know what I mean? Like he dealt with it, kind of like Toe said. He dealt with it as much as he could. Went to therapy. That's why he doesn't look like shit like that Tommy Doyle does. Would have been still Paul Rudd, looking like he's 15 still.
I just feel like those flashbacks were like for no reason, man. Those flashbacks saying it was cool, but it didn't have no worth or value as much as it
Yeah, there
should
was no
have.
weight behind it. I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could have picked another flashback. You know what I mean? Instead of focusing on the cops flashbacks, that was garbage.
Especially if they didn't do nothing with the cops.
They didn't do anything with the cops. I was like,
I
why
think
would
I
you
think
want to
the cop
flashback and remember cop shit? You know
I
what I
think the
mean?
cop thing was to move along the story between like just give background shit with him and Laurie and the things that actually happened with the cop. But you're like, I don't care because it's not interesting.
Yeah, like if the flashback was more on Michael, since you're gonna leave Laurie Strode out of this movie anyway, you should have focused more on fucking Michael. Should have focused on him walking back home after the first movie. Everything was done. Laurie was hurt or whatever. He escaped and he's just in hiding. Or let's see that point of view or perspective. Let me see his vision going home or doing this, doing that, staying low. Who knows? You
Yeah.
know, that's still the void. We don't know what the fuck this nigga be doing on his off time. It would have been dope if there was a glimpse of that. Like after
Agreed.
this movie, what Michael did instead of Laurie, you know what I mean? After the firefighter, where he went, or like, you know what I mean? Instead of focusing on Laurie or the others, if they weren't gonna be a part of the fucking movie. They
Mhm.
dropped it for me, man. I like the movie, but they dropped the ball on that. They could have made it way bigger. They could have came back and put horror on the map again, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like they fucked up on that.
But
It
as,
became another typical one, you know?
but as someone who doesn't like is not a fanatic of it, to just watch it and see it, it's almost like, yo, this is kind of the horror movie I wanted to see. Because I don't like the jump scares. I don't like the big bangs just to get you to, scare and
Yeah,
all that.
it's not even
Thi-
horror.
yeah, this
I
is
mean, I don't know
literally
what would you call that.
this is almost like a horror action movie.
It's a horror suspense type of
Yeah,
deal.
because
You
like,
know, a horror thriller.
yeah, there's a
I
there's
guess.
a bunch of fighting in this movie, and the killing is dope. And
I mean,
if
no
you
suspense. We know
yeah
what the killer is.
yeah
But sorry.
if you watch it the way like Lay said that he watches it, where it's just like Fast and the Furious, is like this is straight up a horror movie where someone's killing people. You can appreciate it because like when he stood behind the truck on some, hey bitch, I'm gonna kill your friends real quick. Then I'm coming for you. You know, like you was looking for me. You found me, and then he jumped over the car and all that other shit. That's cool. I didn't like the way that the woman got fucking kicked by the door and killed herself. I didn't like that woman, period. But you know, it was kind of dope the way he did shit because he was more strategical than any other horror movie. Like he knocked on the back door, then knocked on the front door, and then went through the back. Like, yeah, he's fast. It gives you a lot of appreciation for him.
He mastered staircases.
Yeah. He could swim without getting
They
wet.
didn't hear a damn thing when you went up there.
He knows the game. They don't hear him going upstairs, but they hear him like place a foot somewhere in front of the fucking window, probably.
Yeah, very, very nimble and light-footed guy.
Yeah.
When he wants to be.
But he makes noise when he wants to, because you notice he knocked down the garbage can and you didn't hear that. He literally opened up the door, knocked, and put the garbage can down and let people know, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone in this house. He doesn't do that normally. It was like, yo, I'm home, and I had no beef with y'all. I just want to be home. Like, it almost seemed like those two people, he's like, yo, y'all took care of my house, and I appreciate y'all. But I have to kill you because you're fucking with me. I gave you a chance to leave. You know, because, like, honestly, like, they could have just left at any point. He locked the door, and when they killed him and put him in the shit, that door was unlocked. Anyone is willing to come get the smoke. You don't have to, but you're welcome.
And one thing for sure, he was annoyed with that fucking drone.
Yeah.
He caught that shit and threw it right back. Like, stop fucking with me.
He was like, what the
flew
fuck
the
is
shit at me?
this? He was also,
Literally, he tossed it back. Unless he smacked it or something, he tossed it right back at them. So just, that shit on my face. And they want to come in, turn on the light, turn that shit off too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, his reflexes are fast, bro.
Yo, you ain't see nothing.
Yo, but
you ain't see shit.
The best line in this movie was, "Who gives a shit? Call the cops."
yeah, that old man. Who gives a shit?
Why the fuck is he wearing a monster mask? Who gives a shit? Call the
realest
cops.
character, and will always remain the realest character from the 2018 and this one is the little black kid from the 2018.
Oh yeah.
When he was on the news talking, I was like, yo, I told him to leave, and I was like, yo, you right, and my man's still alive, chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's in part 3. I hope he helps Lori. Hope he helps Lori kill him.
Yo, y'all helped me think about something while I was gone. The
We
day they burnt the the day he burnt the house down was Halloween, correct? Because he only comes out on Halloween. So this movie starts off in the same day, Halloween, and all this shit happens in one day. Like everything that
a few hours.
Tommy Doyle gets together at a bar while he goes to attack Lori, and then she's in the hospital. She gets operated. So the same day she got operated, all this happened in one fucking Halloween.
It starts off after the kid left the Halloween party, which was probably late already.
Yeah. Everything is the same
day. It had
day.
to be late. It had to be like at least 1 a.m. when he came out the party drunk. At least.
What the fuck? The story doesn't make a lot less sense now.
Everything happened.
I just thought about
sunrise, so everything happened within like 4 or 5 hours.
5 hours.
She
got operated. Tommy went and got 1,000 people from the fucking streets. They went to the hospital. The guy was found. He got operated from his carotid artery in 1 hour. What the fuck? Yo, this was terrible.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Who taught you all these words?
Listen, man, my wife said you can't be looking like this on TV. Repeat these words after
awesome.
me.
Every time he says a word, I'm like, yeah.
That's why he left. He left. He was like, honey, I need more words. I need more words.
What's the other words we practice?
Carotid artery. Got you.
Oh, ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This movie could have been way better, no lie.
Yeah.
But I liked the movie though.
No, yeah, me too.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Some random white dude you've never seen before pulls up to you where you're at a gas station and goes, hey, I need people who are not afraid to get their hands dirty and everybody else go home. What are you guys responding to with that?
Fuck
That's
off.
racist.
We're all going home.
I heard that
Yo,
shit
right,
before,
yo,
you
fuck
racist
off.
motherfucker.
I would have to ask. I would be like, "What you trying to do?"
My
Like, what
man
you trying to do?
Chris.
If
What
you're
you
asking
got?
for help, like, yo, guys, I need the toughest or whatever, and everyone goes home. I'll be like, what's the problem?
How much
Oh,
you
we're gonna
paying?
kill this killer that's been in town, and we're grouping up to kill this killer. I was like, okay, but how many of us? you know?
I mean,
Oh,
I'm trying to see how
we got
many
10
bodies we got
plus so
between me and
far.
him.
I
How
would have
many
been
Yo,
like,
bodies we
all
got
right.
here?
Nah,
I would have stayed. I would have played the back, but I would have been down. But I would have played the back because I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about.
It doesn't matter. They all died.
I'd have text all of y'all and said some crazy white niggas coming around killing us. Stay your ass home. He's looking for niggas. Because
I
yo,
would. I would have
here.
to. What are you trying to do? We gonna kill him or we gonna just
Nah.
beat him down? Like,
Nah,
what are we
man.
doing? Citizens arrest? What are we doing?
He
Oh
has
no, we gonna looking to kill.
You gotta
I
remember-
need a gun and let's kill.
You got to remember, Krills, Tommy has the right to do it because he's white. We get caught
Yeah.
killing Michael Myers, we go to jail for life.
Oh,
True.
Remember
the
that.
sheriff would have gotten up
That makes
immediately.
sense. You
Oh,
might be really accurate with that.
Yeah,
you
you
fucked up,
Think of
Papi.
it this way. I normally don't like to placate to Toe's racist shit, but think of it this way. The top sheriff, the black dude,
Not
tried
racist.
without any fucking success to squash everything Tommy was saying. But Tommy got everybody riled up. The original sheriff, the white dude who's now a security guard, people listen to him. Not one person listened to the black dude, but the two fucking
Yep.
white crazy ass motherfuckers, they got it. Everybody's listening to them.
Yep.
That's Illinois for your ass.
One man show shaking a couple words.
It was just right on time.
You didn't want to
Jeez.
give me some of your drink, bro. I was holding my cup out. You put the
I'm
bottle.
sipping shots, bro.
I heard the bloop. You was teasing me. I had to go get some.
Yo, champion goes. So how was the movie? So how do we rate this out of the three of them?
You're
Are we
champion.
doing,
Are you a horror fan? Like,
we
are
doing 1 to
you a
10 again,
fan?
or what are we doing?
We'll rate this compared to the other two, the 1970 and the 2018.
We have
What
to
is
tell
the
them
worst one?
is it a must watch or not? Or like, should you go waste your money to see this or not?
It was free, so
If I was
Yeah.
asking you, Krills, what would you answer? Like, yo, so how was Halloween? Is it what you think? Is it worth it? Wait until Netflix?
It's worth it. I think it's worth it. But everything is in the equation. It's worth it. It's a scary movie. It's an old school slasher. It's in October. It's around Halloween. Like everything is involved. So with the whole vibe and the whole autumn, fall, Halloween, pumpkin pies, that vibe, and then with a Halloween movie, old school, you go see it. I'll say to go see it in the theaters. Make it a thing. Halloween, watch it next weekend. Halloween night, watch it on Halloween again. You know what I mean? It's a vibe, so I'll say to just watch it.
Show
I'll
you
tell
got the
everyone to
face.
watch it.
Show you got the face. How was the movie for you?
I gotta take off my glasses for the first time ever for this shit. This shit is the Blair Witch Project with more killing. It is terrible. Matter of fact, the Blair Witch Project had a better story than this shit. I actually kind of understood that the fucking ghost in the fucking forest was killing people. I don't know what's going on here and why all these people got together and why the fuck Doyle Trump is running around telling people what to do, and his cousin and the fucking nurse didn't learn from when she almost got killed the first time from the top of the car because she did it again. She went to him.
She did it again.
Man, the killing was great. Like I said, the killings were awesome. He poked Big John's eyes out. Bloop. I like the killing. That's about it. I didn't like the storyline. This has to be the worst.
Yeah.
Out of the
They
three?
dropped the ball, man.
Yeah.
They dropped it.
Matter of fact,
They had it.
y'all seen the other ones. This might be the worst out of the Busta Rhymes and all
No,
that other shit. No, it's not.
No, absolutely
Why?
not. Don't
All right,
don't
just
even
making sure.
don't even do
Yeah,
that.
no
Don't-
way.
don't- yo, it's not great, but don't play it.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
those, so I don't know.
Right,
That's why I was
so
gonna ask him.
do me a favor, watch them and then come back.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because
No
now
problem.
you talking reckless now.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta watch those.
We're not
I gotta watch
representing the
those.
same smart tech right now.
Yeah, exactly. My man
Damn.
Cruz is like, yo, son.
Yeah,
I
you
back
man
that
up
up.
familiar right now.
Yeah.
Game recognized game, and you looking up familiar right now.
I gotta watch those. That's gotta be bad.
It's funny because
Yeah,
I never
they
want
are
to
pretty
tell
bad.
anybody to watch any of those, but in order for you to compare it properly, you have to. You know what I'm saying? So you could be like, you know what? Maybe that one isn't that bad.
You'll
Wait.
understand more.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll be like,
You'll
okay,
get it.
you know, yeah, because those went off the rails,
It was
like
bad.
off the
This
rails.
was fresh. This was like a
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I enjoy him
Like
more.
it's like,
as
yo,
a
you
fan,
guys,
but like
you guys
a
were
realist,
almost
it's like
there,
they
You guys
fumbled,
had
they
it.
fucked up.
and then you lost it. You had it,
Yeah.
and you fucking
They
lost
could
it.
have made it better. They could have made it great. They could have made it so great. And
Mhm.
they fucking got lazy with it.
Yeah,
I
the,
feel like they got lazy with it.
yo, I am no
Yo,
script
part
writer. I'm
three,
not
they
gonna
better
say-
come with some shit.
I know script writer
Either
I'll tell you
or.
right now, but guys,
You
and this
got the
too went to
kills?
fellas, did the studio say something? You guys just gave up? What happened?
They
Did
ran
they
out of
tell you
time.
you need an extra kill in there, and you were like, I don't want that.
They
According
gave
to
us an
Cab,
incomplete movie.
John Carpenter gave up, and they just had to fucking make up whatever the fuck they want.
But
We
ironically,
went
John
Dave Chappelle on
Carpenter,
them.
his son, and another dude, they did the music for it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
know what I mean?
original music, right?
They did it, and they changed. Well, you heard the music, and then like the original beat is in there. Then they kind of changed stuff up, but they did the music.
I mean, if
Like-
you're gonna pay me to do the music, I don't care, but I ain't writing this shit no more. I need some money, shit. He's an executive producer too, so they had to have run it through him. Like, yo, look at, he has to produce it. He just gave up. He said, fuck yeah, I told you I only wanted one movie. Y'all want more movies? Okay. Let's put Lori in the fucking hospital with stitches, and she gets up for 5 minutes and the fucking stitches come off. Then we gotta lay her ass back down. And she don't do nothing else. Fuck it. She comes out in the movie 2 times. We're gonna do what we did in part 3 with Michael Myers, where he wasn't in the movie, but this time we're gonna do it to Laurie. Fuck it.
I gotta hear like a
But did-
positive outlook on this movie.
Yo, but did
So
you?
I need to see it in another way.
But did you really fucking need Laurie in all 3 movies? Like she got fucked up. In all honesty, show and everybody here, Laurie got stabbed the fuck up. She just came out of surgery. That fucking needle in her ass would have never did nothing to her in real life. You would have accepted her going in the middle of the street and fighting Michael Myers?
1 year later, at least, or
Nah,
changing the
nigga.
story.
Nah, nigga.
That's like getting rid
Nah,
of
nigga, let's
fucking
keep it
John
serious.
Connor
Let's
and
keep it-
Terminator.
Let's keep it
No,
serious.
no,
Let's
no,
keep
no,
it.
that
Let's keep
needed
it a
to
buck.
happen.
Let's keep it a buck. Show. Let's keep it a buck.
Okay,
Show.
Karen.
You would
Oh,
have
Sarah
gave that.
Connor.
You would have gave that same fucking rant if Laurie would have popped up out of bed, jacked her ass with some shit, and go fucked up Michael Myers. That you did when no one wanted to shoot him in the face.
It's better than Michael Myers being fucking Wolverine
But no, but
and taking on the whole town and killing all of them.
But the thing is, we already know Michael Myers is pure fucking evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, the town people are not marksmen, and no one can shoot him within 3 fucking feet of being within his ass, and they just beat him with bats and shit. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Like
No, I agree. I agree.
they did nothing to him but stab him in the back and beat him with a fucking 2x4.
They just pissed him off. That's
They all
all
had
did.
Yeah.
guns,
They
and he
just
had
pissed him off.
one. He
And
had
how-
one fucking knife.
Show.
Not nunchucks.
In the whole movie, he got shot 4 times in the chest. We don't know what's underneath that fucking thing. No, Michael Myers is smart. He's not stupid. He
No,
could
yeah,
have
yeah,
something
true.
underneath the jumpsuit that prevents him from fucking feeling that. You notice he don't bleed, right? You notice the
did
only time he
bleed.
the only time he was bleeding when his hand got blown off and he wrapped that shit up. He's
Bro.
been shot before in the first fucking movie. He probably learned how to cover some shit up. He probably had phone books on his ass or some shit. He got shot 4 times. He got shot 4 times, and a motherfucker with a 2x. Hacksaw Jim Duggan fucked him up with a 2x4.
He got shot in the
Bro.
eyes.
Oh, that's
He
awesome.
had-
That's awesome.
One knife. He didn't have Bruce Lee stick.
But
He didn't have
Show,
nothing.
Show.
One knife against 30 people.
But you know what else he had, Show? Fear. Because when he popped up and cut the dude in the Achilles and then stabbed him in the fucking head, everyone froze.
That's what I'm saying. People forget about that when you see something that you can't explain. The first thing you do is freeze because you don't know what's. And then there's that old saying, when it's something like that, yo, the first kill you get is free because everybody's like, oh shit, he's still alive. That first kill is free. After that, game on. You know what I'm saying? Because once you aim for that first person, after that, you're just like, oh shit. I mean, think about it. You guys horribly try to kill this guy. He pops back up. The first thing you do is, oh shit. Michael goes, all right, you're definitely on the house. The one right in front of me, you're on the house. Everybody else I got to work for. You. I appreciate the fact that you froze first. So it's like, yeah, fear is, people forget how important and how fear can actually completely take you out of everything.
And it paralyzes you.
You know what I'm saying? And literally, you literally stand and go, oh shit. That oh shit is good enough time to either get shot or stabbed.
Yeah.
That moment.
The only thing I can't condone is 500 people running after a midget talking about that's Michael Myers. Like, you can obviously look at him and be like,
that part. I was like, yo, all right, Tommy's seen Michael, right?
I hope so. He ran from the motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Tommy has seen Michael, right?
Yep.
Now, does Tommy feel like he got tall enough that Michael got small?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I grew up. The fuck? That doesn't make him any less taller.
Yeah, you're not
grown
7'3"
who's coming after you. Oh, grown ass man.
But what about the original sheriff?
Yeah.
That's yo, like as a cop, you can tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to tell the difference between people. So you can give a description. Like, oh, the assailant is 5'9" and whatever, and he ran that way. Not 5'8" and 6'9". We're like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, they ran after Danny DeVito.
How low is it to be a sheriff in that town? How low are the expectations or the standards?
Oh yeah.
Like, yo, just show up and give you a badge.
At the end of the day, this was not a good movie.
No.
Oh, bro. Thanos needed infinity fucking stones. This guy needed one knife.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. Because I don't know why you can believe that this motherfucker can break out of an insane asylum at 15 years old and drive to his fucking house and stalk someone without no one seeing him and kill 5 people without anyone calling the police. You can accept that, but you can't accept this motherfucker stabbing 8 people.
That all had guns when he only had one knife.
Who is all? Show. Name all the people that had guns when they fought him. Because only the
guy
fucking
that
dude
got close and got his fucking wrist slit off like a dummy.
That's one.
That's one.
I'll wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold up.
I would have picked up that gun.
Hold up, Show.
One.
Go ahead.
Got one so far.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Show.
Tommy Trump didn't have a gun?
No, he had the baseball bat. And he
picked
up in the beginning
Who
of the
the
movie.
fuck he think he is? The guy from fucking, what's the name of this movie?
What it said on the Batman? Old what?
Dead? He got Lucille? What the fuck is he doing?
Old Hickory.
Old Hickory.
Jack just said Rambo killed a ton of people with just a knife. That's true.
This is true.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
In all due respect to Rambo, he did have training.
Rambo.
Remember?
Yeah.
He eats stuff that make a Billy Goat go puke. So let's remember this. And you need a lot of body bags. So Rambo's a different story.
For real.
And Stallone wrote part 2.
But if you watch this movie, right, like Cap likes to say, it's a lesson. This goes to show you what happens when you panic. You know, when you let fear take over and you panic, everything shit hits the fan, bro. That was the definition of shit hitting the fan, because it made no sense. And when you panic, you make no logical decisions. And this woman, the only logical decision she made was, someone's in the car, I'm gonna go back in the bar and get help. And that whole mob came out, and they said, all right, there's 80 of us. Tommy, go fuck him up. What? What?
You talking all that shit?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it goes to show you how Michael Myers, he changed Laurie, and he changed the whole fucking town. And at what point are they better than Michael Myers now? Because as much as anybody wants to give shit for this cop, like shooting his friend, but also like let letting the other dude make up the story so he didn't get in trouble for it. He's the only one with humanity that didn't let Michael Myers change him. In the beginning, he's like, yo, we gotta save him. But then he's like, yo, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker's brains out. Why? Because he's evil. He's a killer. No one has reason on their side. Michael Myers does it because he's legitimately a psychopath that has the power of 50 men with a knife.
And sexually frustrated.
And yeah, sexually frustrated apparently.
No, I'm joking.
No. But in some fucking form or fashion, there's always sex involved. But
In some universe.
But then you have grown people, a psychiatrist, a fucking a sheriff, people with college degrees, a doctor, a nurse. None of them are thinking logically. None of them are thinking logically. This goes to show you, when you think about it, metaphorically speaking, when you let fear take over, it makes you panic and you do stupid shit.
I would have preferred if they would have finished them right there at the end. Like, it would have been more satisfying to me where they all got together and the guy was like, go ahead. What's Laurie's daughter? Go ahead. We got this.
Nah, but
and she took the knife and put it in his fucking shoulder blade. Clink. Again, she aimed for the same spot where she put the fucking fork.
Again.
This dumb bitch.
This nigga's back, son. Yo, stop timing this nigga out. Let's ban this motherfucker.
What is he doing?
He's putting up that stupid shit.
I know, but I don't know how to ban him, so I keep timing him out.
I hide him. I hit him.
All right, cool.
Yo, somebody hack this motherfucker, find out his address, and we'll show you what Michael Myers does.
Or
fucking
I got the one knife. I mean, I'm dangerous.
No, it has no tip.
Damn, you can see that from there.
Absolutely. It has
you
no
a
tip.
murderer. He said,
yo, not
that's
Jack.
not dangerous.
Quill's not Jack.
Yo, how the fuck he saw that?
Not Jack.
Oh, not Jack?
Yeah, the webcam nigga.
Oh, he banned the wrong nigga.
Jack?
Yo, he banned the wrong nigga. You fired. And wasn't even me.
I got the webcam guy too. My fault.
Why you gotta fire me, coach?
My bad, Jack.
Yo, Jack, you fired.
Jack.
Get the fuck out.
Don't talk about Rambo when we're talking about Michael.
Word. What
I
the
just put Rambo on
It's
the
like
chat.
somebody
My fault.
it looks like Quills doesn't like Rambo.
Hey, what the fuck
For
I
real.
did?
He found that offensive.
Yo, my fault. Told you got banned, this motherfucker. I got hype. Everybody was gonna get
He said he
it.
was booty.
Yeah, for real.
Quills gotta get banned. Quills is also
I
like,
asked Toll. I was like, I'm dying to ban somebody.
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
real.
He just did exactly what Tommy did, man. That's not Michael.
That's what
Yo.
I'm saying. They went after the wrong
Everybody's
guy.
Michael in this chat. Everybody Michael.
We just fucked up.
All I see is Michael.
Hell.
Yeah, Crow just panicked. That's it.
Yeah. But I wouldn't
Fuck
say that this movie is the worst out of the three. I think it's up there with them because if you were to think logically, all right, if you would think logically, the first one fucking sucked because that acting was horrible and it made no sense. Like, you're gonna climb out of a window, you don't move the fucking thing in front of the window first, and you get your foot caught in the original one. That the woman when she's washing her clothes. You know what I'm saying? And then you got a Astro van with a bed in it, but you need to go into somebody else's house to fuck. That makes sense to you? I'm gonna go across the street to go check to see, and there's a killer there. I'm gonna run back to the kids.
So if your girlfriend told you I have an open house, you would say, nah, I got a van? Come on, Toe. I have a house where I'm babysitting and it's empty. Nah, we could fuck in my van.
So if my girlfriend's friend said that I got a house that you could fuck in with your girl, and I gotta go into somebody else, I got a hotel room. I got an Astro van. We fucking here.
You got a free room with another bitch that's fucking next door. Y'all might be able to swap. What are you talking about?
What am I talking? Yo, first, well, I wasn't raised that way. I'm not gonna go into someone else's house I don't know unless they own it. You know, I'm not gonna fucking go into someone else's house and do all that shit. I'll get a fucking room. I got an Astro van. Man. Oh, how about this? How about this show? How about this? I'm not gonna fucking go where a killer goes and try to fuck over there.
They didn't know there was a killer there.
He was trying to fuck over there.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're supposed to be watching the kid, like I understand the boyfriend coming over, you know, yeah, you with the girl, you're watching the kid goes to sleep, you do what you need to do. You got a whole party? You gotta remember, Shaw, I don't know if you know this, but I'm fucking Spanish, bro. We don't get away with shit like that. We get murdered for shit like that. If I write a bad check right now, a cop is gonna put his knee on my fucking neck and kill me. It's happened. It does happen. This is why I don't understand why y'all people don't understand movies. It happened in real life. A cop shot at a dog, ricocheted off of a fucking a fire hydrant, and shot a person.
What?
He shot down at a dog and hit a person. That happened in real life. The World Trade Center was a shootout. The cops hit all the pedestrians.
It was the Empire State Building. Yeah.
Yo, you didn't have fun.
There's a
You didn't have
shootout.
fun as a kid. You know how many times my boys called me open house? They didn't even have to say nothing. Just open house, click, and hang up. I already knew what that meant. Parents are gone. Show the fuck up. There's weed, there's drinks.
You knew automatically where to go from just the words "open in house."
Well, I knew where most of my boys live. You just open house,
crib.
open crib.
See,
Yo, he
show
home.
So
That open crib, bro.
I wasn't
Yo,
allowed.
you
Show. I wasn't allowed to leave my block.
Stop fucking fighting. That's your fault.
Yo, listen. Sure doesn't make too much sense sometimes, but 2 points you showed.
That wasn't. You act like I was fucking Vin Diesel from the knockaround guys. I didn't go to people 500. Like motherfucker, my skin ain't made out of leather. It was the perception because I had a short fuse that my mom thought I was gonna fight. I didn't go. Cap, did I go around fighting people on the weekend?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have brass
What
knucks.
the fuck you looking at?
The only
When did I join Fight Club?
Yeah, like
only one of us that a statement has been put upon that is true is me. I do not make friends at all. That's why I was not allowed to leave anywhere because I don't give a shit about the outside world.
yeah, but that's a shit show. And then the second one, this motherfucker is going around, and you literally believe that this woman, that her kid was taken away from her. They allow her to have all these guns and a fucking farm and all this other shit. That's okay. This white woman is crazy that they had to take a kid away from her because they were abusing her, and she has all these guns. That's fine. But a town don't know how to shoot and thinks that it's okay to hit somebody with a fucking 2x4 once and he's dead. That's where you draw the line. That's where you draw the line. 8 people, all of them had guns. Only one of them shot, and that's where you draw the line. Every single movie had its stupidity in it. A fucking kid that was trapped in a fucking insane asylum his whole life knows how to drive and knows how to get home.
So they explained somebody told him how to drive.
I need to go places at least 4 times before I remember how to get there without GPS. This nigga woke up and figured out his way home.
I did ask that.
In the 70s. He didn't stop for gas. He was reading the signs.
The same car.
Yo, no offense, but this stupid homicidal retard knew how to drive a car and read signs and figure out how to get home. That's fine. That's fine, show. That's fine, show. But this man getting up from getting hit by a wooden baseball bat is where you draw the line.
Forget though. What about the pitchfork? What about the knife?
The pitchfork went in him too.
The rants in one podcast.
Yo,
That's strong.
The pitchfork went in him about that deep. That's about a half-inch, show. The pitchfork wasn't sharp. That wasn't Wolverine's claws.
They just stabbed him with it. Literally just.
Yeah, and the knife.
Literally being mortally wounded.
Yeah.
They did.
That's why I said y'all would have found me there. Yo, what are you doing? Tweet.
That would have made sense. What Lay said would have made sense if they were chopping up body parts.
No, yeah,
I get it.
That Crow said, but I'm like, it makes sense if you're there continuously, going to work. If you're churning butter, shoulder done to his face, churning butter. I get it. You know what I mean?
It's like you're not killing Chucky.
Yeah,
not a
it's true.
doll. They could put
You can
himself
put
back
him into
together.
fire apparently, and he's good. Something happens, but
Take them apart.
it's an animal. It's a massive animal.
I
Next-
think if you also burn his mask, he'll die.
Oh no, I think
If
if you
Hey.
burn
someone
his
does
ma-
anything to that mask, he'll die.
Hey,
I
you
think-
on to
or-
something? That
no,
might
I
be
think-
five
I
more.
think if you
He
burn
might
that-
get even worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Onto
he'll won't be as tamed as he is now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you on to something, bro?
you
I mean,
burn his mask, he'll turn into a real monster.
you decapitate him, he's coming back together
See-
like the Terminator.
See what y'all
the liquid
people
one.
what y'all people fail to realize that he's the hero in this. He's the hero in this.
Can you explain why, please?
Well, he defended himself with the firemen. He walked outside, and they were ready to fight. Dude, the town killed a mental person asking for help. They came around looking for smoke to kill him. They set a militia to kill this motherfucker. He wanted to go home.
Militia, I like
He let the people in his house be. He didn't attack them. I think maybe out of the 3 movies, there's like 3 people he attacked because, they just so happened to be in the wrong spot. He let the kid go in the beginning in 1970. He let the kid go. He didn't fuck with this, but like.
So I don't think he usually knocks,
wants to go
doom, doom,
home.
doom, and then just stabs people. Doom, 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 swing. No, he usually goes hides, and then once you start looking for him, he always pops out. That's how he usually does it. I've never seen him knock. Doom, doom, doom. You open the door. Oh shit, it's Michael. Swing, bitch. Get out of my fucking house. So he wasn't gonna let them live. What you thought? He was just gonna stay in the closet the whole time?
If they
Don't
were-
worry, y'all can continue living.
If they would have left, it would have lived.
True. True.
Don't fuck with him.
True.
Don't start no shit. Ain't gonna be no
His
shit. I got
word.
you.
Who survived this movie? Lori,
The black kid?
Lori, because she didn't fuck with him. The sheriff, because he didn't leave that hospital. He didn't fuck with her. The cops, they were like, yo, fuck this. But who died? Everyone that went looking for the smoke.
That
They
poor
found
black
out-
lady with
they
her
found
drone. She
out-
wasn't looking for nothing.
She should have never touched him with the fucking drone.
He was looking for a knife.
He was just flying my
Yo,
shit.
show,
Like, I'm chilling.
So you're a fucking murderer, and someone calls you an asshole with a monster mask while you're in their bathroom. That you gotta kill him. That's disrespect.
Like if someone
Word.
turns on the light while you're taking a shit in the dark, how would you feel?
Word.
True.
What if he was touching himself in the dark? And he goes, "You son of a bitch!"
True. Word.
He turned that shit off.
Yeah.
I like it.
And, he let
I'm
that
not done here.
he let that woman go. Like if she he stood there. She could have unlocked the door and boogied. But he's like, oh, you don't want to leave? You don't want to leave? All right, I'm gonna stab you in
grabbed
the
the
throat with
shit.
the light.
He broke the light. She had a knife in his hand. He broke the
Word.
knife.
Yeah.
He walked up to her and blink.
Yep. So
That was a stupid kill.
So
I
I'm-
was like,
You
damn,
were-
they
so
got lazy with that one.
I'm gonna agree with Cap and Lay saying that this is the best one out of the 3 of them, and he's the hero in this. That's what they've been saying all night.
Listen, when Cap is playing with his beard, is a problem. He got a lot to say. we gotta let him speak.
Again, you guys attribute too much shit to me sitting here. I'm drowsy off of this fucking NyQuil. I'm trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah, I see his face.
That's just my way of bringing you in, bro.
I worked a double yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
tired. No, I'm of two. Like I said earlier, I'm of 2 minds of this movie. For me personally, the way they were building the story in 2018, I thought they were gonna go deeper in this movie. They didn't. They stayed a little shallower. So for me personally, I don't. This is it's on Peacock. If you have Peacock, watch the shit for free at your house. But the other part of me, it does go with the rest of the fucking Halloween franchise. It does escalate in the right direction. There is something to be. There is a statement made. I don't know if they hit that statement 100%, but there is a statement made. So, if you want to go watch it in the theater, go watch it in the theater.
Good luck.
Nah. For 12.50, I would have been a lot more upset. I'm okay right now for free.
Yo,
So,
This movie is not as bad as. I'll tell you right now, this movie is better than anything they did in the original timeline, including H2O. But the only reason for me this movie, I'm on a little bit of a negative with this movie is because again, 2018 went even higher. So we have 1978, 2018, and then that movie took a step back. So even though it's still better than all the other ones, it still took a step back from where I thought they were going with it. And I don't, it's kind of, I know this is a touchy subject with everybody else in the nerd community, but it's kind of like The Last Jedi, where we were going one way, and then that shit just went a different direction. Like, all right, I don't know where the fuck we're going, but
Shit, it banked left hard.
yeah, this one didn't bank. This one didn't bank left. This one just lazily listed to the left.
shit fluttered.
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
let's see if we can get back on track.
Yo, all right, we got 10 minutes left. Final thoughts for everybody. Show, make it quick.
Final thought, like Cap said, I hope they could bring it all together because they did leave it open. And now I don't feel like anybody could kill this man except for Thanos. And Thanos dead because Thor killed him. He aimed for the head. So there's nobody that can kill him. It's crazy. You're gonna have to bring Shang-Chi and all of them. It's gonna be a problem. This man is unkillable. Unstoppable. He's unshootable. I don't know what the fuck. He got a fucking magneto field, a magnetic field, something. There's a shit Magneto be doing where he just stops the bullets.
Magnetic.
Nah,
It's that Magneto.
He got his
Magneto when
around him.
he breaks the guns with just his line, clink. Like I don't know what the fuck. It's crazy. You can't shoot him. You can't. If you stab him, it's fine. He's back up. This guy's unstoppable. He's good. I mean, final thought. I don't know how they're gonna fucking bring it together with the last one, but he has to die. Stop trying to make money off of this man because it's becoming annoying already.
Yeah.
It's like Bianca Belair's heady. Yeah, like
I not gonna lie to you. Once again, turn your brain off. You're gonna watch in the theater, or even Peacock, and just enjoy the kills because the story is a shit show and the writers gave up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Give me I should make it back on time. I gotta step out real quick. If I don't, well, But I'll be back.
all
right, brother.
Grills. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. They gotta bring it home, man. They gotta fix this cleanup on aisle 9. They gotta fix this aisle. They gotta clean this up a little bit. If they clean it up with part 2, then I feel this movie needs to be justified with part 3. Part 3 has to, I don't know, save like this movie. But that's a big responsibility because part 3 needs to be part 3. But at the same time, I feel like it needs to help this movie make sense.
They need to say why he's impenetrable. One.
That's been
It's a fucking horror movie
since
show.
day one. Yeah, that's that been done.
This isn't a real movie. Docu-series.
Explain,
I don't know, man.
Explain the whole sister situation would be nice too.
They have to
Word,
do a lot, and they need to pick it up. That's all. That's my final thought. They need to pick it up. I am happy that they threw this invisible alley oop. I just hope they catch it. In part 3.
I think they will, man. With what needs to happen next, I think can happen next. Cap, you want to? Yeah, if he was gonna say something. First.
No, that was
right.
Just polish it. Polish it up. Like end this shit. Like what's going on?
Because I think part 3 is gonna be an ending. But Cap, you have any final thoughts?
Yeah. My final thoughts are. this, despite my personal feelings about the story, the actual storytelling, this is a perfect setup to, like I've been saying, that this is all lessons. The first one is the traumatic event. 2018 is how the trauma affects people. This movie is setting up the real actualization of fear. And the last one should now determine, or should now show us, how you confront fear and get over it. So that final showdown should be the best movie of them all. And there's a lot of ways it could go right. There's a lot of ways it could go wrong. I just hope that they stick with, it's got to have a strong story.
Yeah.
You can have, as long
A
as
lot
the
of a
story
lot of
is
patching
strong,
to do.
you can do whatever you want in it.
Okay. Okay.
I think
And-
Laurie and Michael
yeah.
Myers should kill each other.
I
They
think
need to patch
together.
up.
I
They
think that's
gotta-
how it's
they
gonna
gotta
end.
patch up this story. They gotta patch up this story and
Like we-
finish 3 and finish it in part 3.
We
Yeah.
Like
both
at the
must
beginning
die.
of part 3, like also recap, patch it up, and finish it with the
Yeah.
rest of the
Yeah.
movie. It's my opinion.
Yeah, one last thing I'd say. Whatever happens in the next one has to be definitive. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. If Laurie's gonna win, Michael has to be dead, stay dead. Don't, no fucking remake. No, I know studios are probably not gonna listen in because they want money and blah blah blah. But that has to be, that's it, done. If you do another Halloween, that's another fucking Halloween 1. Or if you're gonna keep Myers alive, make it definitive. This shit leads into 15 million other fucking movies.
Yeah, he
But
leaves
what if-
like he
Don't do
leaves
half and half shit.
like he leaves
fucking-
Chicago and he goes to New York or some shit.
Yeah,
He's killing people on the road.
yeah. Pick a fucking direction, pick an ending, and nail it.
Yeah, I get you. Yo, my final thoughts to this is Michael Myers is definitely a Blue Lantern. Blue Lantern is the Lantern of Hope, and he definitely hopes a nigga would. You know, like, yo, he hopes a nigga would come up and fuck with him because he's ready for it. But yo, in all honesty, it's a good movie. It's a good watch. It's an enjoyable watch. It's not meant to be The Departed or a movie that's supposed to make you think. It at the end of the day, it's a horror film. Or like, not all horror films can be the fucking Candyman, the remake of the Candyman, where it's deeper than rap. Like, this shit ain't deeper than rap. It's a psychopath that killed his sister, went to an insane asylum, broke out, wanted to go home, and killed everybody on the way. And this happened to him twice now. He's just a dude that's killing people. And some of these people are taking their experience with this guy a little too fucking personal. At the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. You know?
He's fucking El Chapo. He just keeps escaping. They don't put him in the fucking jail. They don't lock him up.
That's
Loomis
not
had it
beef
right.
with this
Loomis
movie,
had
man.
it right. You should have killed him at 6 years old.
Or
But
put him in solitaire.
no,
He's confinement.
him being in the hospital wasn't the problem. Them moving him to another one was the problem. The
Yeah.
psychopaths that released him, that bring him his mask, the doctor that flipped over the fucking bus and shit. That's what the problem is. Michael Myers didn't do shit but try to go home and kill some people on the way. He didn't flip over the bus. He didn't bring his own mask. He didn't do none of that shit to the inmates. You notice that,
That's,
right?
that's something they failed to explain, bro. They didn't explain that whole doctor bus escape bullshit. How did fucking Michael Myers get to the front?
They'll probably do that in the third one because in this one it was more of the people in the town reacting to Michael. Remember, now he's a folktale. He's a folktale that people told to get people scared, and he's real now, and like we gotta panic. And no one was prepared for this shit. Michael Myers yelled out, "Prepare for death," and they said, "Shit, we didn't do that." But yo, on that note, I don't know what movie we're gonna do next week, or if we're gonna do a silent movie and do the voices for it. We'll congregate and then come back at that. But on that note, everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace. It's 12 o'clock on the dot. We're in the drop top, cruising the streets.
Next
It's
week,
fascinating with Michael's mentality. All right.
next week is Halloween, right?
There's another Halloween?
It's Halloween, like actual the week of Halloween.
Well, Halloween's on a Sunday, right? Saturday.
Yeah, so
Sunday.
it's the Thursday before, man. We could do a Friday the 13th or something. If you want to compare it,
Yeah, guys.
or Freddy
It's
Krueger.
cool, but I'm literally about to pass out.
Yeah,
right now.
go do your thing.
Nah, go ahead,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead.
about to get out.
Yeah, we done already.
Yeah,
Peace.
peace.
I was just putting ideas out there. I don't know if y'all want to do another scary movie or if y'all want to do something else.
Well, it's up to y'all. What you thinking, Krills?
I'm watching the ending of this shit getting tight.
All right, yo, we'll talk about it some more.
Yeah.
Oh,
You back. Yo, cut the cameras back on. Lays back. Fuck that.
No, don't do that. It's good. I'm huffing right now. Don't do that. I was trying to get to the liquor store real quick to get a little something. Take the edge off. It was one of those days I was trying to hide
Yeah.
it during the whole podcast. And I wanted to fucking just eradicate people at work, but
oh.
pretty sure anybody seen that, like, yo, what is he doing? I'm like, I was calling him like, yo, just tell me you guys are